So with that as the tank DPS, y'all just need to be a little bit careful when these ads come out because we're not gonna have taunt. I guess I'm gonna have a 2-minute cooldown on. I think I can cast Mocking Blow, but that's it.
When they weren't enraged, they seemed like they hit like nothing though.
Yeah, I'm not
I
worried
was
about
tanking
that
one
part.
for a while. Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm worried about I have less threat, no taunt.
Yeah, the prey in the weak, which is the condition that when players aren't within 6 yards, they inflict that shadow damage. Those are the little shades, right? The one that you can't target. That is linked to the Carrion Swarm. Is that together, or is that just like a separate thing?
They're two different things.
Okay.
There is a spread and a stack mechanic. It's not
Okay,
a stack,
I'm
but
just-
you just want to
yeah.
balance both.
Okay. Yeah, so when we get to phase 2 in the gold circles, just make sure that if you're satisfying the condition of Carrion Swarm, which is 2 yards, you don't go too far away or further than 6 yards. So really in that circle, just spread out in the edges of it. And yeah, just spread out. So melee, you're just gonna go around the circle and kill shit, kill ads. It seems very positional, this fight.
I could make a quick weak war if we want with a Carrion Swarm. If anybody wants it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. There's no restrictions to creating weak auras. That's fine. And we don't do world buffs yet because we're still trying to figure out phase 2 and information for phase 2. So we're just going to go in there and get to phase 2 and then figure out a little bit more and how to execute that better. We don't know if we've seen everything there.
That's like a good blind first attempt, I'd like to say, though.
That's good.
There are 12 range DPS. But we probably want to keep a circle open for tank stuff, right? Because Zelda needs to stand in a circle for shield. And
Wait a minute. What about stacking in pairs? If both people get the carrying, it's bad. But but like it's like 300 every one for what, 10 seconds?
It doesn't seem like a ton of damage.
20
So
seconds.
what does it stacks? What does it mean by that?
If you have multiple people near you, you take damage from all of them.
Yeah, it's going to compound, right? So it's
No, I just thought it was like 300, 600, 1200. I thought it was like doubling the debuff or something crazy.
Yeah, so just generally try and stack next to somebody.
So, what did you say that I had to do?
You need to pick up the ads as they spawn, right?
Okay, but I have to like kind of stay because I can't cast any spells outside
Exactly.
of
So you need to
Hammer
stand in a yellow circle to cast the spell.
Hammer is fine. Throw your shield and hammer things and then run out.
As Rage Out said, you can't drag the ad into the circle or else it gets enraged.
Yeah, so you're basically standing on the edge of the circle while the ads are staying outside of it. That's where you want to place yourself whenever you're bringing the ads back for melee, for example, to hit.
So
gotcha. Okay. And all right, perfect.
And you really want to bring them to the melee group rather than the range group, if possible. Because range really should be focusing on Balnazar himself. Unless we're getting overwhelmed with ads, then range needs to help.
There's more than one of those like yellow spots. Is ranged in one and melee in the other?
Yes.
Do you want to like mark like a melee head and a ranged head?
Yeah, range is south, where I'm pinging right now. South and west are ranged. North and east are melee.
Got it.
So I was confused by Augie's suggestion with the front and back thing for the debuff. Even if we have the debuff, we still just want to be more than 2 yards and inside 6, right? Or am I misunderstanding?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so presumably, unless I assume that the circles on the ground are probably sort of ish 6 yards. So I think if we're all just in that, but sort of spread around the edges, we should be good, and I'll have to move it all. Because there's only like 3 or 4 people per circle, right?
Yes, that's the idea there.
Okay, so there's conflicting information in chat. Cool, thanks.
Yep. Yes, just plant yourself at a spot. If you see somebody at a spot, move over 2 yards or more, and just go around. Think of it like a clock face. We need Salve, please.
Yeah, I'll give Salve. There are 12 ranged DPS. Can we just separate them out
That's
uh,
still
for
recharging.
3 of them?
That spell
Because
isn't ready
aren't the
yet.
melee going to use 1 circle for like Zelda and
That's
the Red
still
Goblins and stuff?
recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Yes,
That
where do you
spell
want them
isn't
spread
ready
out to?
Okay. Can the hunters and probably the boomies? Well, there are 3 boomies. Let's have Beefy, Vanebird, and the 2 hunters go the far side. Follow square.
Okay.
And then group 4 go to the barracks side. Minus
Music
Gabagool.
fucking bumps.
And so Desire, Gabagool, who else? Is that 2 stacked up?
I thought I had assigned a range
Yeah.
for south and west.
Okay, I'll shut up then.
So group 4, right, is all ranged. Yeah, so that would be
That's
south,
fine.
and then
Is that 2 packed?
I think we should
I
try.
mean, you have 12 range, right? So it's really you can add Desire to south, and then west would be all the range in group 5 that are not heals with Banebird.
Hey yo,
Right?
convict.
That makes sense.
I think we should, at the very least, just try it without trying to complicate it too much, like trying to optimize it too much, and see just where we can do
No,
it.
we're just the positioning is important. So at least if we set that, and then we can go from there and iterate, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay, I think salves are going out.
Yep,
Good.
so everyone's out.
Okay, let's do a ready check one more time. Don't pop any of your like consumables yet, guys. We're still information gathering here. I'm not doing roll buffs yet either. So phase 1 is pretty much just you know,
5, 4,
spread.
3,
Make sure you handle the
2,
carrion swarms,
1.
and then handle the ads. Always kill the ads first.
It's too far away.
Spread.
If you're getting hit by a ghost, a little bit
Okay.
closer to other people.
Yeah, if you see a ghost nearby you and it's hitting you, move to somebody within 6 yards.
That's still recharging.
For the ice
Spread.
Past that yet.
The spot
That's
here.
still recharging.
Next
That
tab.
spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't
Spread.
ready. That ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that.
Spread.
That's still recharging.
why I'm backing.
God damn it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Spread.
Not ready yet.
Next tab.
I
Kill it.
can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's
Zelda, move
still
him to the melee,
recharging.
please. Melee can't hit him.
Okay, so the carrion is not
Spread.
that big of a deal.
I can't cast that yet.
The
If
speaking
it's just
players are
one,
not-
it's not a big deal.
Recharging.
Yeah.
Also,
if you
the
have
very-
it, you don't have to go very
Yeah.
far. It's only
That
2
spell
yards.
isn't ready yet. That's
Yeah.
still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Don't want it close enough to cleave.
Yeah, you just want to keep cleaving these guys down
Spread.
and interrupting the Furies if you can.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
If you're getting,
That spell
you
isn't
can
ready
tell
yet.
if you're getting a stack as well of
Spread.
the debuff for
That
carrion
spell
swarm.
isn't ready
That
yet.
Alright,
means
spread.
you're too close to people.
Spread to your thing.
Not ready yet.
It's gonna transition.
Okay,
That's
spread.
still recharging.
Remember,
That
Spread.
spell
Group
isn't
1
ready
north,
yet. I can't cast that
Find
yet.
shelter.
Group 2 east, Group 4, and Desire south.
I have swarm on square. Careful. Mainbird.
So whoever's tanking this terror right now, you want to
I
move
carried
them-
swarm.
Spread.
Just spread around the edge of the circle. And melee should not be in near square. You should go
That
to
spell
the...
isn't
MC's a duration, it's not a.
recharging.
How about you do
That
that
spell isn't ready yet. That's
Just CC
still
people for
recharging. I can't
MCs.
cast that.
Spread.
Can you tank these away
Find
from
shelter.
the 2 range stack?
To the melee. Mind controlled.
I can't.
Spread.
Okay, for those that aren't the melee that aren't too affected by the silence, you guys can come out and guess these areas as well.
Spread.
You do not want to drag those into the.
Yeah, do not drag them in. Like, keep them out. They get angry.
That's still recharging.
Spread.
I'm mind controlled.
Don't kill the mind controls.
These
That spell is ready.
melee
Spread.
ads are being tanked way too close to like
Yeah, they're getting in range.
to melee stack.
What did you have on your picture?
Pardon? I got
Spread.
speared, so it went somewhere into
I
the.
was able to cleanse and just.
I can't cast that.
And then again, like we don't have a taunt while we're in the shadows,
Spread.
so ranged has to be very careful about their threat, which has been mostly fine. I think I just saw one time where it did go that way.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Spread.
cast that yet.
Yeah, I don't have any
Hey,
buttons.
keep going, guys, because we don't know if there's a phase change at 50. He's at 57%. Try to keep
Spread.
alive and keep. It looks like this is phase 2, basically. It doesn't look like there's any more mechanics that I'm seeing, at least. So we'll see if something happens at 50% if we can get there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing
Go ahead, Web.
to note is these terrors are undead. So if you have Nax set, you might get some real big damage or healing out of it.
My next set was fucking him up. I was, hitting for double basically.
Boomies,
So there's I know it's hard to tap target though, and hit stuff all the time. Something is happening with mana. Like my mana is like just getting chunked. I'm not really
Right,
sure
please
what.
die.
Less crit. Do you get mana back when you crit?
No. It's like I'm running out of mana like pretty quickly. I'm not really sure why. I
Paladins
don't know if anyone
can't.
else was having that
Paladins
problem.
can't hit the boss.
I was
Maybe.
noticing that too. I was life tapping like crazy.
Yeah, the judgment, I guess, for the mana thing isn't up on the boss. Maybe that's.
I
what it is.
can judge. I can
I think
judge
something
wisdom.
is-
I was judging light, but I can do wisdom.
I think something is draining mana is what I'm saying. I don't think
Well,
it's
if
a lack
you
of
see it in your log or whatever,
The terror
I
we
doesn't
don't
haven't
check
see
it.
anything specifically. I'm watching, but
We don't have world bolts either, which gives us what is the mana regen, so that might be part of it. I don't think it's everything, but
or it could be
Well, if
just
you
a
guys
combination.
see,
The majority of it is paladins not getting like good value out of martyr.
Yeah, that's what. They can't auto attack, so no martyr.
We take them closer to the melee groups.
Yeah, so just to clarify things, I know that the ads are very annoying. You can't use taunt or like paladin things, but the ranged are going far side and the barrack side. Please try and keep all the melee away from us because carrying swarm stacks when you're all super close to us. So you can use this close side to us or the Abbey side. They're two basically empty circles.
yeah, if you get your switching terror handled and you got dagger on it, immediately start moving it to the melee. They really shouldn't be in the south or west circles, anywhere near those. If possible. I know it's tough with the silence part of it.
Okay, I got it. I'll move them over there.
Bib, are you a tank right now?
Nope.
Can we have you as a third tank for this? Just to help with the ad phase? For that?
Sure. Although, we're not taking them outside of the circles, right? Because I would be silenced.
What you want to
Welcome to the club.
Oh, yes, you
Because
do.
I'm just outside, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. So you are in the circle while they are outside.
Okay.
Don't think that's gonna work.
It might be pretty iffy, but I think it's possible.
We'll see.
I'm
If it's
sure it was-
really bad for you with the silence, then I guess Warlock tanks suck at this point.
I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be designed like that, so... I should be
Don't
able
we
to-
have like somebody who could do like feral tanking?
Yep.
This
no,
might
I
be
have
the
the
perfect.
6-piece neck.
This might be the perfect application for a feral tank right here.
Beefy, is your gear okay now for tanking?
If by okay you mean I have a shit ton of defense, but it's not tier gear, yes.
We can try.
Exactly.
Because the terrors, I can tank them for a short time, so I don't think you need like a full blown out tank for those. Okay, so Tib, stay stay DPS, because I think we'll
Wait,
need your DPS.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So, this is not spoilerish, but just based on observation, because the tanks cannot grab the ads well from range, having Thib just snatch, like just cast Searing Pain on Screeching Terrors that are far away and pulling them away from the other range groups, and then have the other tanks taunt off of him or Shield Slam and, you know, re-aggro them and tank them outside of the yellow circle would be very useful.
Okay.
So actually, Warlock tank is not bad for this fight.
Okay. No, Mahindra, you stay as DPS.
Warlock
Okay.
is-
Vicky,
tank is
stay as
definitely not
Boomkin for now. Then go tank. We'll try that and see.
I really don't think melee and the tank should be outside the circles at all. Yes, I know the things are going to run around, but you can stand at the edge of the circle and pick up what you can and be in the circle yourself, but have the mob you're tanking outside of the circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim
being
for
in,
just
being in
having
between.
outside.
Yeah, being in between circles is not going to be a workable strategy. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
because tanks can't taunt.
it's really obvious those circles are used and need to be used, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
the design is there. It's there. Like, it's
not
obvious.
like the shadows will stand outside and cast. They will come into melee. So it's really about having a tank at each circle, ready to kind of be dynamic about where they're being on the edge of the circle. It's kind of like a drag, you know. It's like line of sighting on Chromagus or something. You know, you want to be where the healers can hit you, but where the tank or where the mob is out of line of sight. It's the same principle, but you want to keep the mob outside of the circle, but you yourself want to be towing into it.
Yeah, I think it's just being patient too. Just range. Just really don't touch those terrors if you can help it when they just spawn. In melee, you obviously won't get aggro, right? Since you're kind of sitting still in the circle anyway until they get to you. So really, the tanks, they should be fairly controlled if no one's touching them when they first spawn. So range, you just stay single target on Balnazar and kind of ignore the ads until, you know, we call for help or something like that to clear them out. But otherwise, range really shouldn't be touching those, and hopefully we can handle them and DPS them down with the melee.
Can I make a phase 1 suggestion?
What's up?
Can we go to our spots? Like,
Yeah,
at
there's
least for
no
the
reason not to.
ranged?
Yes.
Because I was the only ranged at my spot, and I was taking prey on the weak, and I was like, now I gotta run back, and then just
Sure.
run back to it for phase 2.
Yeah, we can do that. The only thing is, because he's not in the air, right? The fountain may be your LOS issue. If we're spread around there. But I guess if the healers are all around, then it should be fine. The melee can't obviously go to your spots because we have to go to him. Right?
Right. I just figured if we tanked him somewhere right around here, or even at this, between the two melee spots, and then ranged was at their 2 spots, we're all close to where we need to be.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. So just go to your spots, guys. This one. And get position of the spots. You can get that close, Tora.
Anybody notice the
It's a really
percentage?
small aggro range.
I'm sorry, what was that, Skitter?
Percentage is a percentage based or time for the phase.
70%.
70%.
And then we're thinking maybe 50.
Yeah, maybe 50. We didn't reach it, so we're not sure.
Also, one thing to note, please, if you say like you're getting MC'd or you need external or something, say your name. Don't say I'm doing this. I have no idea who you are.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Okay, let's cut down and let's try again. Good prog, by the way, guys. Good talk and good communication here.
You guys can come down. He has a really small aggro radius.
I'm scared. He's big.
5, 4,
Get melee, go to your
3,
spots.
2, 1.
Moving him for a little bit if you want me to get him.
Remember to continue to resolve the carrion swarm.
This is close enough, or do you want him like on top of it?
No, this is great.
Spread.
This is fine. Watch your debuffs. Remember, if you're
Get a
getting
terror.
2 or more, you're too close to people.
Spread.
Kill the terrors, please. Bring them close enough for cleave. For the
Spread.
please.
There's a lot of people at south. Some of y'all should be east.
Interrupt those spears.
Spread.
Honestly, these terrors, I was basically tanking one, and it does no damage if it's not in range.
Yeah, I mean, you plate guys can help pick these up in phase 2, right? Like, I'm kind of squishy if I try to do it, but I can evasion take
Spread.
it.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Spread.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Just want to say the 6-piece next set for boobies does not
Spread.
reset Starfall right now.
Cast that yet. That's
It's
still
only on
recharging.
the terrors, not on.
I've been trying that.
That spell isn't
Okay, 5% before phase change. Kill that screeching terror before the phase change, please. If you can.
No, it definitely works. Vanguard is doing a lot of damage.
Terrors are
Why is mine
You-
not working then?
It has to hit.
One more terror is up.
If you miss, or if it dies before it lands.
Get him out of here. We don't know the circle. Make sure he's out of the circle,
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
because the
recharging.
circles will be spawning soon.
Find shelter.
Get your circles.
Melee, go to the Abbey side.
I can't cast that yet. That spell
1 and 2,
isn't
you should be
ready yet.
north and east for your groups.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
The renew effect on it.
And range, can you let me know if you're
Find
getting Balazar's
shelter.
health if he's close to 50%?
Vanguard, Goblin Pool, you guys have big stacks.
That spell isn't
Target you.
Guys, watch your debuffs.
I
You,
can't cast that
you
yet.
can really
That's
tell if you
still
have
recharging.
There's like
stacks.
way too many people in the south. People are in the wrong, not in the right group.
Variance Worm Dog Crawl.
That's
East.
still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
What
That's
is MC?
still recharging.
Okay.
That
I
spell
thought
Spread.
it was
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
MC people can cleanse the boss.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's
I
nice.
can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Bashes MC.
I can't
There's so many screeching
That's
things.
still
Yeah, we're
recharging.
Target you.
range, try to. Oops.
I'm getting feared away with one.
That's still
Find
recharging.
shelter.
Out of range.
Oh, switching
Spread.
Oh, the fear is kind of red dropping.
I can't cast that yet.
So I was able to undo the MC by going to the little light
That
thingy.
spell isn't ready yet.
Once
I
that
can't
screeching
cast
terror
that.
gets enraged,
That
he
spell
just
isn't ready
deletes.
yet. That's still
Yeah,
recharging.
it's
That spell isn't
just
ready
killing
yet.
folks.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, when it turns,
That's
it
still
removes the
recharging.
enrage when he's out of
That
it, right?
spell isn't ready
It's
yet.
one of those
That's
like
still
No.
recharging.
no.
No,
Okay,
they're just
stays.
enraged for 30 seconds.
So
That's
yeah,
why I
okay,
want
well-
to have more of a buffer.
Can we drink?
Still recharging. I can't
Let's definitely try it.
Yeah, try it. Taking.
can't do that yet.
I tried. It worked.
Find
It
shelter.
worked.
Okay, that changes everything.
Okay, so
Spread.
Hunter,
Oh, yeah, no, wait,
you have a
wait.
job now.
I can't cast that yet. That's
Oh,
still
okay.
recharging. That spell
So anytime
Yeah,
you
I got
see
you.
any of
That's
these
still
screeching terrors
recharging.
in the
I
big
can't
size
cast
in
that
red,
yet.
please
That spell
take it.
isn't ready
I need
yet.
some.
Spread.
It's like.
Cast that yet.
Does
That's
anyone
still
come
recharging.
west?
That spell
For
isn't
what?
ready
Oh,
yet.
you need a
I just need a
polymorph?
partner.
Still recharging. I can't
Should I just
Sorry, I got
look at
feared
it?
out. I'm coming.
Spread.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, baby.
I can't
Hey,
cast
1% to
that yet.
50%.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's
Keep
still
alive.
Spread.
Keep
That
going with
spell
these.
isn't ready yet. I can't cast
Range, if you can switch.
That's
I don't know if you
still
stay up.
recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Oh my
And
god.
then 40s MC.
Gabagool
Find
murdered
shelter.
me.
That's still
Or she does.
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, I think
Spread.
Skull.
Nothing
One of
at
these
50.
are in range. Skull is in range, I believe.
You got it. I'm in mind control. Lock rock.
Who is I? There you go.
What the
Phase
fuck?
Spread.
48% and no phase change.
I didn't cast that yet. That's still.
Yeah, there's a swear to God.
There's so many
I-
terrors just spamming fears.
Okay.
I
so
think
I-
with world buffs, that we'll
Find
be able to
shelter.
kill the terrors a lot more.
Yeah,
reliably.
I think so. Okay, so we'll try with world buffs.
know-
I think we know what phase 2 is going on, so now we need to see if there's a phase 3.
I honestly think the other issue is melee is like not hard swapping to the terrors. Like I'm only a single target. Like I don't have any cleave, yet I have like the highest terror damage. Like if melee just hard focuses on terrors, while range does primarily boss and switch to terrors, like when it
Yeah,
gets
I hope
overwhelming. That's bad.
melee isn't touching the boss at all because he's flying up in the air. If you can
Like
focus
if you look
on the
at
terror.
damage down to Screech terrors, then you can like see like
I'm
it should
posting
just be completely different.
Yeah, this is very much a control the ads fight. Because, you know, we have to keep control of those terrors and make sure they are killed. Otherwise, they're just going to keep spawning and overwhelming us.
When there's no real focusing them for a single person, they're 500k health.
Oh yeah, you don't have to focus on one. Just like any of them, just like put damage to them. Like pump
No,
damage.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make, like Beefy said, if he focuses on terrors, but
No, what I meant is more like, what if instead of I'm like focusing on Balthazar, what if I just focus on the terrors that are spawning as well as helping the melee?
Honestly, what if all the range? What if we just entirely prioritize? I know that sounds stupid when it's an Onyxia style fight where you need to get her or get the thing out of the air, but
We don't need to be spending range on the terrors very much.
Yeah, if we have world buffs, I think melee should... Just melee should be sufficient enough. We don't have world buffs,
Yeah.
remember. We have to...
So
This is 2 and 4 world buffs at this point.
if you look at details, right? So as long as like a bunch of melee do kind of almost as much as me and Josh, like we'll be completely fine on the dads. We just need all the melee to be 6-piece and just like monkey follow like the range route. And if you get like MC or whatever, go to the light or whatever, and we should be okay.
also bear in mind, if you get MC'd, they're gonna pop your cooldowns. They pop my Innervate and my Trinket.
Yeah, so pop fears and stuff like that. Just like KT. This is very similar to KT, guys. We're kind of just... It's positional, right? Like, we have all our little positions. There's ads that come out that we have to handle. It's very similar to that.
I got NC'd and he popped my bubble for me and broke me out of the NC. I thought that was really sweet.
I'm assuming
Yes.
paladins are running the fear tremor thing.
Yes, yes. That is much better value than the interrupt, to be honest.
Yes.
It's also such a fast cast.
Yeah, I've been running it the whole time.
You basically have to sit and not use your GCDs to be able to catch the cast because it's a 1 second cast. So it's
It's very fast.
Do we have
Even
fear
though-
wards going out as well?
Yeah, fear wards are on Melusine and Zelda. Sorry to
I can't cast that yet. That's
Okay,
If you
still
can-
charging.
dispel
That
like
spell
red
is
paladins. I know it
can't
sucks,
cast that
but
yet. That's still
at least they're in
charging.
phase 1 or
That spell
that
isn't
phase
ready
2,
yet.
just helping to dispel the tank that's close to you.
Anybody have extra
Nice.
Symbols of Kings?
yeah.
yeah. I brought like 500, but we'll need them all. So make sure you bring them next time for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
if
Cloud
that's-
Knights, guys, like, that type of stuff, you guys should be bringing that. Like,
Can
tons
we?
of it.
Yeah, I
Augie,
I
are you-
really just forgot that.
Augie, are you on like the keep side, like the southmost area? Can we have Augie swap to the westmost one, that other range stack, and have a different healer be there? Is that something we could maybe do?
I could swap with Augie.
Okay.
I was
Thank
with
you.
Toda on the far one, the west one.
On the west.
Would that work for you, Augie? That would help for fear wards, right? Okay.
Just
No problem, just shit happens. Okay, let's again see how we do with world buffs.
We can get into our positions basically before the fight even starts. His aggro range is very low, small.
I think you underestimate people's many different ways to aggro. Okay.
We ain't no
Remember, pay attention to where you're supposed to go. Group 1, remember, is north.
5,
2 east.
4, 3,
4 south.
2, 1.
Group 5 west. And pay attention to your stacks, please. Constantly looking at your debuff bar.
Spread.
He doesn't have a clue, right, as far as I can tell?
I don't think so.
Spread.
Heads up.
Hunters, remember, in phase 2, you guys have a job with the enrage.
Spread.
Wait, who enrages?
The screeching terrorists that are in phase 2, if they touch the gold circle, they enrage and they go big and red. When you see that, click.
Spread.
Carrion Swarm just went out.
Spread.
That spell isn't ready yet. Out of range. That's still recharging.
Okay, I
Phase
need to
change
turn
soon.
it off.
Spread.
I can't
Get ready, get in your
that
spots.
spell isn't ready yet.
Terror.
Kill the terror.
Spread. Find shelter.
Clean
Mel's gonna
first,
be outside.
please.
I got 5 more seconds on Swarm. Moving back in.
I can't cast
There's a
that.
screeching terror over there.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away.
It's a great position for that.
Yes, very, very good.
Cast that. That's still recharging.
Transform will not crawl.
I can't cast that yet.
Find shelter.
That spell isn't ready yet. Out of range. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's
Right, She-Bass.
That spell isn't ready yet.
All careful, we're killing Tenju. It's
Don't
on
kill Tenju,
Tenju.
don't kill
Tenju.
Yeah, watch
Yeah,
things
these don't break.
I can't cast
It's out over time, not just
It's too far
HP.
Spread. Find shelter.
On the Starfall,
That's
sadly.
still recharging.
It seems to be the
That's still recharging.
you got an enraged terror.
Being really great on these ads. Funny what
I got
the bugs
that.
can do, huh?
Oh shit, I shot Augie.
An enraged terror spawned. It happened to spawn in a circle.
Crank it, please, if you can.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
Spread.
Driss is MC, thank you. I'm a turtle.
That's still recharging. That spell
Remember to
Stay
keep
that
watching
way.
your stacks.
cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
What's this
cast that.
percentage right now?
That's still
49.
recharging. That spell
keep
isn't
going.
ready yet. I can't
No
cast
place change
that.
of 50%.
That's
since-
Moses
still
is MC.
recharging. That
Don't
spell
kill
isn't
Moses.
ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Dispel Moses. Thank you.
Find shelter.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Frank is up, are any of them enraged?
I can't
Target you.
Mosquito.
Let's go.
Kill him! Stop killing him, what the fuck?
You can bubble out of that, by the way.
No, I couldn't. Or
I literally
Yeah,
just
no,
did.
Oh, if you had forbearance.
I shouldn't have asked forbearance. I did it in phase 1.
Alright, what's this
I was able to
percentage
bubble
right
out of it myself.
42 and a half.
Bash is MC. Bash is MC.
That's still
Don't
recharging.
kill Bash, please.
Spread.
You can banish him
Find
Yeah,
shelter.
if you can,
I can't cast that.
or stunned.
That
you can
spell
CC the
41.
FCs if possible. That
That spell
you
isn't
know, it can
ready.
be hard.
Probably coming down.
I'm
Yep.
so beefy right now.
Okay,
Spread.
One's down
come
at
up, come
40.
up. Clear the ads, clear the ads, clear the ads. Focus on the ads.
Infernals, watch the meteors.
Need a taunt.
Melee, watch out for the Infernals.
Spread.
They do have close range AoE,
That's still recharging.
usually.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Kill
cast
the
that.
ads.
That's
Eastern
still
Circle went
be
down.
charging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's
It
still
looks like the
We get a-
circles are slowly going down, so... we'll
Enrage
need
on the
to-
Screeching Terror dispel, please.
The Infernals give light.
That's still be charging.
Oh.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Watch your stack still,
Still
guys.
be charging. I can't cast that yet.
Spread.
Still be
Okay, so
charging.
if the Infernal gets it, someone taunt the terror, I'll take the Infernal.
I can't
Find
cast
shelter.
that
A
spell
lot of
isn't
infernals
ready
there.
light
yet.
dive.
That's still be charging.
Stand near Infernal.
We need to move
That's
to
the
the
same thing.
That girl needs a. I don't even know what you do. Do you sleep him?
Focus.
That's
Focus
still
on your
Infernals have
spell.
Immolation or use Fire Pop.
ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still be charging.
Spread.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Melusine mind control.
Spread.
Now why?
We got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, keep killing the ads, guys. Just focus on the ads. And,
Flash TNT.
I'm gonna stay on the boss for up to poison and debuffs. For the range.
Spread.
The Terror.
How much damage is Infernal doing?
Yeah.
Infernal silence is pretty low.
Yeah, then just focus on the boss and bring the turtles over. Because they have like a middle health, so just pump them to Balthazar instead.
Yeah, Balthazar's...
But you should
Like-
definitely focus Screeching Terrors though.
Just keep
Find
going,
shelter.
guys. Keep going, keep
That
going.
spell isn't ready yet. That's still be charging.
Divine Seed.
I can't cast that yet. That's still.
So if you're silenced, I believe just stay
Do not
next to
kill
Infernal.
Spread.
I can't cast that yet. That's still be charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still be
Oops, I'm seed.
charging.
Spread.
I can't cast
Don't
that
kill the
yet.
MCs, please.
Ooh, fuck.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still be charging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah,
That
just focus
spell
on
isn't
that.
ready yet.
Move on.
That's still be charging.
Let's focus.
I can't cast
Flash
Call
that
him
seed.
out.
That's still be charging.
Is there
Saved the instance.
Nice.
Alright, watch the RP. I'm dead.
Your disruptive tendencies. Your disruptive
Yeah, Desire, I
tendencies
don't
have
know what
pinned me
that's
for the
about.
last
Oh my
time,
god,
mortals.
watch the
Hey.
burn!
None will
Yes.
bear witness to your ruin. Nathrazim, I swore
What's that on
upon
his
my
back?
life that I would end you, and I am here to uphold
It's a
my
hunter
oath.
weapon.
My domain has only begun.
Telling you,
You
you
and
should
this
give it to
false
Tinky.
idol have outlived your
Holy
usefulness.
shit.
Honestly, there's no other
I
two-handed that works
expected
for
more.
hunters right now.
That's
You
what
do
I'm
not deserve
saying.
the opportunity to grovel at my feet.
Do you wield
I
this,
only wish I could savor this
extremely
moment
painful?
a bit longer.
So,
Fortunately, his weakness
after I got
was brought to you by
MC,
your
I was
efforts.
super
I
silenced.
suppose
How
I
do you
should
get out of
thank
there?
you. Now that we've
You're
reclaimed the
jail.
Enclave, we can resume our
Oh.
great
Well,
work.
Get to jail.
what about my loot?
Remember the mercy I am showing you,
The road thing,
Richard.
can I?
The allies to Avalon, I'm sure
Ricky
that they will
business.
receive
Ricky
adequate
business.
accommodations. We will
Where
find
do
a use
we,
for them.
where do we release to?
Hold on, let me talk
They
to
put us
them.
in
Kill
jail?
Big Demon, believe it or not, straight to jail.
Oh, everybody can die.
They put us in jail, these motherfuckers?
I'm dead and I'm
Let's go
asleep.
straight to jail.
Hey, Bane came out.
Oh, Luke.
Out of shield.
Bane's back alive.
That's the evidence locker. Okay, don't go in there. That's official police business.
Is this the Elder Scrolls?
Bad.
Berlin, were
We just got it all
you,
teleported. Right? Can you guys address us?
Berlin, were you out of the, like, circles or not near an
It
Inferno?
was after the circles despawned. It was in phase 3, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you need to
first.
stand near
That's
an
what I
Infernal, because Infernals are giving the light.
Yeah. I guess the dudes just die when they get infernal, so you have to go in, which kind of sucks for hunters because it's just like, shit, I just gotta go in. But yeah, I was with you on that infernal, and it just like we had to move close to the boss because there was no infernal that we could.
Thid
Stand
should
next to me.
take one out for ranged.
Resident, please, yep.
I gotta say, the fact we did that in like 3 tries was pretty fucking good. Really fucking good.
Yeah, we're
Pretty
gamers,
metal,
man.
guys.
I'm telling you, blind is the way to go. People engage and
Hey,
pay attention.
I'm
No
putting the
VPN.
timer for loot to 15 seconds, but please pay attention. These are Agi leather leggings. They look pretty good. That's a lot of Agi.
That's a lot of Agi. It's not sad.
Wait a second. Those are sanctified?
Also,
Yeah,
I did.
so they're usable in next.
I did 18% of the total damage to the terrors myself. I'm just saying.
Our gamer over there with his
Fucking
undead,
gamer.
his holy
Hey.
damage.
If I wasn't
Gosh.
killed, I would have been up there too.
So warrior hunter mage bracers.
Josh,
Oh my.
gotta save some leads for the rest of us, dude. Please don't advertise that.
Let's do better.
Okay.
Also, you can turn in your quest up here at Tyrosis.
Why is
Three
the
Squirlock bracers.
evidence locker is an elite rare?
It's because it's actually Balnazar, and we just change him into a chest. We used to teleport his body, and it looked really weird with this giant armor set in the fucking jail with you.
I'm gonna summon Bane and log you to us.
Be okay to turn this quest in?
Just, you
I
know,
hope so. I did.
it doesn't do anything. It just gives you the next quest.
Sure. Let me read real fast.
Speed reading? Speed reading?
It bugs Stormwind.
So,
I have been.
no spoilers, but are we gonna run into Balzanar's succubus, or?
So you have an odd fixation on
I'm like
that.
you're asking for a spoiler.
Isn't that Beatrix?
Yeah,
Asking for a friend.
We don't know, man. We don't know anything. At least
You would
the
think the least
non-knowers.
they could do is like move all the dead bodies to a location and not just leave them in the hallways, but you know.
There's that puts you in
Time for
danger.
that.
Yeah.
Is there a repair person in here or no?
I can't.
I mean, repair is over at Light's Hope. It's
There
pretty
is, but
close,
his name
so-
is Drizzt.
Yeah, we have
I can drop a
engineers
repair
in here as
bot.
well. We have Zelda and Driss with engineering.
The dialogue person over here at the tour.
Engage. Okay, so yeah, this quest does say High Commander Beatrix. Defeat her. In Solistraza, which I assume is the dragon.
The quest being named red equals dead. Wonderful. Chef's kiss.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Okay, so this says my scouts have confirmed that Beatrix has provided cannon, Mistress Lind, and her artillery extra
Can I get a
protection.
click downstairs, please?
Where is?
Because
like,
for blind,
Fortified.
I there is something to explain here, but I won't do it. But if you want to know later, we can talk.
Yeah, we can talk later.
Also, I
weird.
should mention there was a captain in the barracks that we didn't kill.
Oh.
like, still
I don't know if that meant-
alive after Balnazar.
I have
buddy?
no idea.
I don't think
The
it matters.
captain's important? I didn't see
Oh,
the
No,
Oh.
they're named, so I figured I'd mention it.
Is this dialogue okay to go through? It's not gonna start. We'll find out. I
Yeah,
guess.
so it tells you something about cannon, Mistress Lind provided her extra artillery protections, and then something about
Okay.
Captain Fratley.
That sounds like clickable cannons, like in Stratholme.
That also sounds like in the retails dungeons where the boss has like 3 guards that empower them, and you gotta like pull them side to side.
Wait, what if this is like a council fight?
I'm not worried about her bathwater. Let's fucking do it.
I would love a repair bot if anybody else needs one.
Yeah, we can put down the
Pull,
repair
pull.
bot. Kill this person and put down the repair bot.
Take pull. Fine, smile.
I can get it.
That guy yelled
Don't
from
wanna
inside
both
the
throw it
church.
out.
You can swap off your next 6 feet now. Though.
Yeah, they're all humanoids again. Yes,
like
pause,
it,
pause the pulls. Pause the pulls after this, please.
That was my bad. That was a tap target.
And let's put down the repair bot.
It's
The
down.
repair bot's down.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Repair.
There's a horse over here.
Archer to the right.
Make
This
sure
should
to
be the
grab.
last thing of an immediate area.
Oh, the dragon.
So it says cannon, Mistress.
I don't see the dragon.
Oh, I saw a shadow, man,
Captain Fratley.
on the hill.
The whole dragon.
There's just birds. The
Okay.
bird.
Birds don't make that big of a shadow, bro.
Birds aren't real.
Okay, hold on. Let's respect the trash again. And let's see where we need to go.
Scarlet Artillery.
It looks like maybe the barracks over there, straight to the other side.
We were given two options, right? The barracks, and then what was the other thing?
Well, we were told two people. We were told Captain Fratley and Mr. Slade, so don't you think we should kill those people since those are taken?
Yes,
Is it the barracks or the barrel?
Hold on, read
Slits
it.
is over here.
My scouts have confirmed that Beatrix has provided Cannon Mattress Lynn and her artillery extra protections.
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
I think we should go kill that cardinal guy that's
Knight
yelling
Captain
from the church over
Fratley
there.
and his cavalry, fortified Knight Captain Fratley, so they have protection.
We should find a door that's not locked and try to unlock it
Wait,
for
can we
now.
use the other? Can we like lure them into the cannons or something, and that's how we deal with their
These
like?
faces
There's a
are-
cannon firing
these
over to
faces
the left.
are-
Watch the cannon.
Cannons.
Look at that, it's so
cannons. There's another pat over there. They're immune to distract. They will come.
That. Never mind.
Stay back,
This
guys.
what?
Pull them back if you can. Okay, they're turning
they're
around.
casting
Good, good,
finally.
good. Can we get line of
Believe
sight of
there's-
the cannon, please? You know, the cannons can't move and can't see us.
I can't see what. Oh, those cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
those
don't know what
cannons
the hell
are-
you're talking about, but I figured go behind this wall.
Close your eyes.
Oh no.
There goes the cat.
Whose cat is that?
Cannon can move! The cannon can move!
Okay, everybody.
They got wheels.
All right, back in the castle.
Back in the castle. Back in the
Back
line
in
of
the
sight
castle.
the cannon.
Line of
Make
sight
the
to the
cannon. Make the cannon come to us. It somehow can move.
They're pushing. They're really strong.
The castle.
It'd be really nice if these Argent Dawn could fucking help out, you know.
They're-
Yeah,
I keep
what
actually
else?
clicking on them and getting their text boxes. That's all for it.
I think the Argent Dawn might be some of the biggest bums.
Folks, can
let's
you guys
go.
focus on your play?
Focus
Do not
on the
LOS.
mages.
Do not LOS us through the hallways. I give you a thing.
Okay, targets are the casters, please. Kill the star real quick. It's almost dead. Skull.
That's still recharging. That spell is
Archers.
Right, with world boss on that bad.
Good focus. Last guy in the back. Good, good, good. Okay, cannon is still going off. We can go up there now and kill it. There is a pat that comes up here, so just.
It's two cannons.
And spam?
Not
Wait, who's
kickable,
pushing
not
them?
stunnable.
He's running away.
I like how they just run
Oh
away.
That looks goofy. That's funny.
They're
Okay.
haunted. They're haunted, man. Incoming pat, mages first,
And of course they break. Can't let us have fun with cannons.
and priests.
There are
and
people
archers.
in the church, so maybe careful. I don't know. We could maybe aggro through it somehow.
It's a name,
That's possible.
Cardinal Stilts.
Shadow Bolt, there we go.
Okay, archers. Hey, everybody stay back. Let me scout the inside of this and see what we got going on in this building.
Got three righteous orbs so far. It's
I
good.
keep forgetting to pick off.
More cannons
Take
on
all
the
the
hill.
take all the orbs out of their pockets.
And some dude just in here preaching to like two other dudes.
Cardinal. He's a boss. No, he's just question mark 2.5. No. There's one priest, two priests. Kill the ads. And,
I'm gonna go kill those cannons
let's go in the
across the
building and kill
way.
him.
There are a ton of ads on the other side of this hill, just so we're aware. Like, a lot, and they will all probably group aggro.
Yeah, just go in.
Are we going in or pulling out?
We pull out.
That's what she
There's
said.
a mini
Those
boss, so
cannons.
be careful.
Yeah.
Let
Flash
somebody else
heal.
do it, not me.
Interrupt.
At least when I say pull out, you can trust me.
The other priest did pull, oddly enough.
still
I
recharging.
wouldn't persevere with
You
my
can
life.
interrupt this guy's casts.
That's still
Comfortable?
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast
Yes.
You MC him?
that. Still recharging.
I saw
pissed
holy
off?
fire.
He's trying to MC shit. I'm just
Just a
you
dot.
know, I just want to do some cool MC stuff.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
That's what I'm even doing.
I can't cast that.
Got next kick.
That's still recharging.
New skull.
Anything else in here?
Cannons.
Wait, they're not.
Where'd it go?
Oh, wait.
Where'd it go?
Oh, there's a barrel
Just
in
say
there.
they
Yeah,
ran.
stop. Don't follow.
Don't
Just
follow.
stay.
So, do you see what just happened?
Oh.
The named guy,
Yeah.
and the battlefield changed.
What was his
Yeah.
Seems to
name?
be a recurring theme.
Was it Roberta Paulson?
Okay, pull that guy. And pull him back
Cardinal
here, where we
Stidlitz.
are.
That was so cool.
Could be that the name guys are give the boss a buff or something.
There
I
might
mean, it
be,
just
yeah.
seems like
It's
that's
kinda
the
like
way
maybe,
West
think
It's
of,
a
like-
freeform arena that you just
Yeah.
have to like clear to a named person, kill the named person, and then maybe you have to do that more than once, but that's how you get to the bosses, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, if you look behind us, it's like killing the name
kill-
dude is what
kill this
makes
guy?
Sergeant Con.
Hold on,
as
wait for the
well.
pat, wait for the pat. Get on the
I
hill,
did-
please.
I'm just kind of thinking like Yogg,
Think of it like ZP
kill the
as
boss
well,
changes
right?
the
Augie just
kill the
crashed.
boss, kill the boss.
Okay, pull that guy.
Augie just crashed. You want to wait for the next pull?
That's still
It's
recharging.
It's fine, we have 4 healers still.
Yeah, like that, Jeff.
Okay, let's go
But we're trying to
towards...
respect
Pow bang, just do
So name mob in the
We found
middle
the town
of
hall.
the.
Maybe head to the mage tower. I don't know. Stop
Yeah, Shield
guiding
Warden's
us.
fine.
Stop
Guiding us,
man!
There are no enemies anywhere else.
Lapis,
so-
he's telling us the
Going.
wrong.
There's
I just want to see what's
Bowmaster.
I just want to see what's
Bowmaster.
over there. I just want to see what's over there.
I'm gonna tell Twitter about this.
Yeah, they're all fucking.
Alright, don't you,
Wait till I
these
blue
guys
sky.
even?
Yeah, Bowmaster, but
Yeah, at what point do we make Death Knights?
Ooh, let's go
I
pack
love
them up.
Dota too.
Does he have a wolf gang?
Yeah, grab him.
Ooh, are they tameable?
That's still
Still tameable.
This question's
Yeah, I was gonna say that
That
doesn't mean
guy
anything.
also has a name. Bowmaster Puck.
I noticed you got the archers on Prio. Is that an admission that hunters are the most dangerous?
We have a patrol coming around, so let's pull back.
Just go down here to the triangles.
Yo, Bowmaster Puck real bad.
It's safe down here, there's nothing around.
Bet you he drops a
Related to
bow.
Wolfgang Puck.
You're going away from the name mob, though.
Yeah, let's kill these.
Just waiting for the pat.
Pat's just in there.
The tree is not LOS. You can.
Yeah, we're gonna pull these.
There's a
fine,
group
probably.
behind that fence, by the way, so just...
Which, by the way,
your...
the Phalanx was not LOS, by the way, in the first boss.
That's true. I noticed that as well.
It's almost like these devs like don't think like classic devs did.
Yeah, it would have been really annoying if that fountain was
Wow,
there.
Tenju. Tenju, you're on fire today with your
What is going on?
The
Oh,
faster we clear this, the faster he gets his after.
there's a bowmaster in the middle of that.
And the faster he gets to go to the garage.
There's another
The
patrol.
garage!
We pulled the puck.
Bowmaster,
That's still recharging.
pull him back, guys, because there's a lot of ads in that field. Pull him back.
I don't know, maybe let the things pull if we want to pull on.
Watch the pat behind us too.
He won't run with me.
Moving away.
Oh,
What
it's
about
a
us?
Drake. That's so
It's
cute.
a proto Drake.
Oh my god, I love
Yeah,
Proto
just be
Drakes. They're so
careful
goofy.
of your distance here to those other guys behind, please. Do not move any more forward.
That's still recharging.
This make me nervous when you're gung-ho running around this place.
Line of sight
Yeah,
over
we're doing
the
it.
house.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
True.
Your gung-ho nature is giving my kid lice.
That spell isn't
True.
ready yet.
Lice is not
Does he just
good.
does he just think he has lice, or does he actually have lice?
I checked, I saw like a few
no.
little specks in his hair, but he also hadn't taken a bath yet, so all those specks are probably dirt.
Alright, so
Are
if you
dangerous?
if you kill the named mob, you kill less ads.
Oh no, the houses are being burned.
But
Yeah,
that
there's-
means
I
we
like
get
that
less
one.
orbs.
Honestly, we would be getting better orbs doing anything else.
We've gotten 3 so far.
3 for
Yeah, for
24
25
people.
It's 3 for one.
Wait, who's not a person?
I don't know. They're all most his orbs.
I mean, I'm a cat, so.
Yeah, they're my orbs. I'm gonna teleport out.
Alright, we got trash.
I have a
again.
caraport.
Hold on,
I
guys.
dare you to
Stay
chase
here.
me.
Especially 9
Small trash
dildos in a
can.
video card.
There's literally 4 other people.
Alright, try
in this
it.
raid
There we
that
go.
can see.
Alright, here it is. Shield Warden Stain. That's who it is, Stein. So that person.
Our son Matilda is up here.
Probably
There is
tower.
You have a marble on?
I marked X. X is our next maimed mob.
Oh, he's inside of the tower.
Field Warden Stein.
Okay. Let's clear these guys here on the hill.
Arcanus Hilda is up there.
We have.
He's a fan of the police.
I'm gonna yoink the priest.
We have another guy over here. So after Stein, you can go back to the engineering tower.
Ranstein.
Anybody getting the reference of all these names, by the way?
Oh, let's
No.
see. Stein, Puck,
Midsummer Night's
Stilts.
Dream.
Still recharging.
Do we have an Oberon?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh, they're characters from Gargoyles. Kick ass.
Oh,
And
are
then
they,
there's Arc-
are they all depths?
Square is Arcanist Hilda as well, over there on the other side. But let's do Shield Warden Stein first. There's a Pat. Let's wait for him to go up the hill a little bit, and we'll get the Pat first. So we don't
Up the
go
hill,
all the
there's
way.
these guys too.
It'd be awesome if you
yeah,
took
we're-
them off the horse.
So once I'll tell you when. I can pull actually.
Yeah, he looks adorable on that horse, though. Not gonna lie.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
We have a pack coming
Oh,
for her, it's fine.
incoming.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What was that, man?
The cavalry's here.
I can't cast that yet.
That is what that is.
Next thing we want to pull anyway, it's
I
fine.
can't cast that yet.
I think it was a stray multi-shot or something.
To get closer.
Nah, the tank's pulled.
That spell
Maybe a
isn't
tap
ready
start.
yet.
They always
Stay
do.
verified.
Hell,
That's
multi-shot.
still
Couldn't have been a
recharging.
multi-shot.
Yeah, be careful of your stray spells here, guys.
I don't even have it on my cast bar.
Why aren't we starfalling?
We should probably grab these, right?
Pat,
Down here.
yes. There's a
Yep.
Pat coming first. Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna yoink this one, right? Oh. Is
This
this
is
like an
gonna be-
event?
A wild statement, but these
Yes,
nerfs
this
feel
trash is
really
not really
good.
doing. From a healer perspective, this trash is not doing hardly anything.
I can't cast that yet.
Just so you know.
That's still recharging.
So we should pull 3 times this amount.
I can't cast that yet.
Honestly, that would probably be fine, yeah.
Okay, let's
I'm
pull
more
the last
on
one.
the. We can just
That spell isn't
maybe
ready
not
yet.
pull 3
That's
times the
still
amount, but
recharging.
pull in between faster.
I'm just being safe, guys, you know? It's not white.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm giving you my feedback as a healer. That's
Yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm just kidding.
Did we pull the pack before this, or did they come on their own?
They came on
Oh, I
their
pulled it.
They like wandered out of the tower, yeah.
With exorcism because they were heading our way,
That's still recharging.
but they were padding towards us. Yeah.
Okay, let's pause for a second to see if there's any more paths. We see a horsies, 2 horsies coming
They,
up the road.
they stop at the cross. So you can pull Stein to the left of the tower. Those 2 horses stop at that little cross area.
There are a lot
Uh,
of soldiers on the inside too.
Yes.
I have plenty.
Gotcha.
Together though.
I kind of want to pull the horses.
Let's pull them.
They're gonna stop and turn around though, right there.
I don't care. I want them dead. Just in case. So we have more space to work with, you know? In case we have to move
That's
around.
still recharging. I can't cast that
By
yet.
that definition, we should probably grab this other horse that's heading the same way from here. I don't know how far it goes up.
Where does
Where's
France
that?
go?
Oh, that guy?
Well, this
That's a
guy's
separate
one of
pad.
the scary ones. This
There's
is
2 pats that come out of there.
I believe
There's
this is the whirlwind guy.
It is.
Scarlet Pretor. Yeah, he's the whirlwind guy, so watch out, melee. Go ahead.
Range to get that.
I'm forgetting the pickpocket. What do these guys have? I don't have any space.
Is it good, whatever it was?
I don't know.
Done that.
Do you need me
Whirlwind?
to,
Well,
do you need me to take the frozen runes?
Range.
actually, yes, that'd be
Guys,
great.
move out of that. Fucking mages, dude. I know you want to die and you haven't died in a while.
There's a pet on the walkway
Thank
as
you.
well.
Gabagool just
I want to
gets
yoink the
itchy.
mage over the priest
I
personally.
love it.
He doesn't get his taste of the
Pull,
floor every
please,
30
please.
minutes.
I'll pull it.
I love this shit talk. I know you like to die and you haven't died in a
You sound like a member of the Scarlet Crusade.
I can't cast that yet.
See,
That's
Try to
still
Take that
recharging.
from him.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Yeah, now he
cast
can
that
taste
yet.
grass.
I don't have a target.
We duel
Who's
each other
the-
out here.
Who's the undead that used to? Who's the undead in Valor that used to be Arden or like Scarlet or whoever?
Lillian Voss.
Yeah, You sound like her.
Okay.
I thought she was Defias.
Focus on ads first.
she was
Kill the
Scarlet.
ones
She was Scarlet.
inside the building pole. Also focus on those and kill her last. Okay. That's cool.
These are whirlwind guys. By the way.
Yes, Billy, watch.
Could be like 8 of them that pull together too.
Yeah, I think it
Inside
might be
infantry.
quite a few.
So far, so good.
Okay, not a different guy than the one we marked, but still only 3.
So watch.
I think Odie just got feared.
Yeah, we on here.
I'm getting feared and have a Praetorian on me.
I have 0 threat, by the way.
Can you get the Exxon off me?
Praetorian's
please?
coming.
Thank you.
No, I already got it off you. I did something get off of me.
Kill the infantries. They are low health. And then the Praetorian.
That's still recharging. That spell is
Melee out.
Whirlwind.
I got immune to fear there. It was a horrify. You have to use a horrify, not a fear.
That's still recharging.
We can't fix that.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Okay, so the fear is not dispellable?
It looks like physical.
Gotcha, okay. Or like a
So, paladin only, I think.
exemplar, okay. You guys still have your exemplars on, right?
Yep, I do.
Perfect, thank you.
still recharging.
Alright, now did you notice that? We didn't kill her. She
Yeah,
fucked
fall
up.
back. Okay.
The other 2 we actually killed.
Yeah.
What a pussy.
Josh is the guy
Oh.
showing your nephew Star Wars, and he's
Oh,
like,
that-
did you see that though? You saw that, right? Remember that. Keep that in there.
Josh,
Shut up, shut up.
So that means that we probably can pick one of 3 bosses to fight, depending on the order that we kill these guys in.
There's one back here though, so there's another one.
Arcanist.
Either that, or we're gonna fight that person later.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
want
like this.
to
Not
go
if we
for
really can go
Arcanist
out of order.
over there?
Well, yeah, we could probably make it. It's really hard not to do the first guy.
Well, okay, so if the first 2 died, that means we don't have to deal with them, presumably. And if the rest do not, that means we have to deal with them. It means we're probably dealing with a mage and this horse guy over here.
Oh, guys,
It's the
just,
named
guys,
ones.
guys.
I bet you it's just the named ones over here, the ones that run away, and it changes weekly. I'm gonna go see again.
Guys, heads up, heads up. So I just explored the tower up there. That's on fire. There are 2 mobs at the top that are still active, and there's also a launcher, a fire launcher, like a flare. Do we want to go kill those 2 guys and explore it? Because
Yes, let's
yeah,
go
I
look.
had, I had to feign death and run down because they would beat me down.
But did you like it?
Good looking out.
Yes, good looking at bro.
Bruce, do you have the eagle eye macro so you can eagle eye infinitely?
I don't. Oh, Stein and Beatrix. Oh yeah, I love Final Fantasy now.
Praetorians?
It's been
There you
so.
go. Ding, ding, ding.
Whirlwinds.
Alright,
That
what
is
is
another
Yoshi,
one.
is Yoshi P
Out,
got
out,
that?
melee.
This is a terrible place to fight.
Just keep them separate opposite ends.
And Juris just killed us.
Especially since we have another weapons.
I might be crashing.
I thought tanks were optional.
Caesar attack is fine.
Oh, that's for the griffins, right?
What's this? It's on now, right?
Yeah, somebody clicked it.
I clicked it. I think I was standing right next to it.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, the Griffin guy said to send flyers, so maybe we can ride the Griffin to get back here faster now.
Okay. Neat. Alright.
You can click on the bonfire. What are we calling Gondor for aid?
Not quite. You should get that. Close.
Okay, cool.
Not quite.
No, I was. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was crashing.
The Dark Souls save campfire save point.
I need another res though. I didn't get it. Thank you.
Are you up top? Where?
Oh, now I got it.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Crashing.
10,000 ping.
Freaking gnomes.
Crashing out,
What's next?
man.
Fearless leader.
Okay, we're going towards Arcanist Hilda. Arcanist? The hell is it over? So let's, we can skip the group by the lab. Let's pull the one across here.
Probably the reason I didn't get the Final Fantasy reference right away was because in that game you get to name all the characters yourself, and I never gave them the same names.
Well, they're also like truncated, right? Because it's Diner.
I don't know why, but
that's the guy's name.
That just really doesn't surprise me that you're one of the people that just names characters whatever you want to name them when you play RPGs.
Well, yeah, it's my game now.
Derogatory, bro.
This is my story.
It's your Final Fantasy. Forever.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
He's an archer.
He's doing
Yeah, watch
his
out, those archers are
archery
dangerous.
duties. You can probably
I wasn't getting it because I was just focusing way too hard on the name
pull these
plug.
back, line of sight.
Usually archers will like walk back with you if they're targeting
Yeah,
you.
line of sight, so the archers come to us.
Watch behind you guys.
I'll be preoccupied with who's coming in this raid.
Chris, don't walk back anymore.
Yeah, don't move backwards.
Thank you.
Please be aware of your positions.
Don't hunter anymore.
That's still recharging.
Like left here.
I think it's pizza
Probably
night.
get this mage in the garden.
The night. Oh
Up
shit.
across. Kill the mage. The two
no
Praetorians will
crystals?
probably maybe come. No?
I can't pass that.
I was gonna do pizza yesterday, but I got Asian takeout instead.
Okay, kill
They
the
got
Praetorians
pretzel
first.
crust at Little
Watch
Caesars.
the whirlwinds.
And then I'll stand mage to interrupt if she has anything.
You got room over here arranged if you need
They
need more
cleave
space.
too, so don't bring them into the group.
That spell
Yeah,
isn't
face them
ready
away
yet.
as usual. Oh,
That's
she doesn't
still
enter. Okay.
recharging. I can't pass that.
Nice. Oh, there she is.
Watch out. Circle.
Cleave. Get out.
Fortify if you can.
That's still recharging.
Oh, you could use the
Polymorphs.
you could use the walls to cut.
That spell isn't
You can teleport
Watch the
everything.
cleave.
That ability.
I back on the Praetorian.
Ruin. Okay, she is
I
interruptible.
can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that
I
yet.
got
That's
next
still
interrupt.
recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
He pulled more.
recharging.
That was not
Pass
safe.
that yet.
Kill the ads
That
first,
spell isn't
actually.
ready yet.
Go kill them.
That's still
The mages.
recharging.
We have squishy, they're squishy.
I'm a sheep.
I'm a sheepy. The pyroblast, make sure to interrupt those. Those will hurt.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Wait, this archer is back here is aggro too. Someone could like
That spell
yank
isn't
it into
ready
the
yet.
group maybe.
I
Oh,
need
she's
it.
running away. It's
Or
fine.
yank it
So
into
we only get to kill a few.
Okay, so I think
Kill
for
two.
better speed clearing for next time, or not speed clearing, but efficiency, because they all just turn non-interactable, we just skip as much as we can and then go straight for the NPC, the main NPC.
What's with these gravestones over here?
These
Did
stats
we
are
go
so
in this-
important.
Yeah, did
Should we
go in
check this tower?
I'm going in. Okay. I guess we just check every tower now for like a save point thing.
That and they're cool.
That is one cool dragon statue.
How do we summon Exodia?
The ship's gone.
I need to get close.
You get all 5 pieces of Exodia in your hand, obviously.
That spell isn't ready yet. Still
Oh,
recharging.
what is that?
Dismounts.
Codex Arcanus.
Whoa.
What is that?
I'm an arcane mage.
Kill
We aggro stuff out here,
Praetorian,
by the way.
Praetorian,
We
we
aggro
need help.
stuff.
SOS.
I need
Inside?
more
Two, we have two, we
That's
have
Yes.
two.
upstairs, upstairs, yep.
That's
We have two.
still
I am
Bring them
kiting your
downstairs.
friend.
Yep,
Rest
just
up.
fight down the
Come
stairs if you
down,
have
do.
to.
just come down.
not enough
We
room.
gotta fight out
Come
front
down.
too.
Outside.
I can't pass
Zelda,
Come
you gotta
down.
come back, brother. Zelda, come back.
Nobody's
Towards the
fucking
tower.
here. Come to the tower.
There, we aggroed stuff outside too.
Just wait for Zelda to bring these to the tower.
I think I might have been summoned by aggroing stuff upstairs because it was called like cavalry and I was running towards the tower.
That spell
We'll
is
just keep bringing them down, guys. Let's get together as a group. Okay, we have Mel here now. Do we have a healer here with Mel?
I'm just
I mean,
bringing
if
them
there's
all the way
fucking
down.
LOS,
Don't,
yeah,
just
please
don't take
keep
him.
going all the way down.
Just keep going down, all the way down, guys.
Alright, he's almost outside.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That chicken sound effect is
Whirlwind,
the same
whirlwind.
one from
Whirlwind.
Legend of Zelda.
Switch over to the other guys while it's whirlwinding.
I can't
Kill the
pass that.
infantries, they have very little
That's
health.
still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Good. Okay, everybody up the tower. There's a thing to click on there.
I already clicked it.
One more Praetorian.
Oh,
Whirlwind.
I don't. It does not appear to have done it.
Huh?
Like, it opened up, and it's making this really cool glow, but I have no buff, no debuff, no nothing.
And you can't click it anymore?
No,
Slime
no,
glow?
yeah. It's cool, though, if you want to see it.
There's a dragon flying around outside now.
It's a proto-drake.
Where have you
All
been?
the knowledge.
My bad.
Do you have anything you could click on a doggy?
Do proto drakes even exist at this point in the timeline?
One of the quest kills is Sol Estraza, which sounds like a dragon.
Mm-hmm,
Isn't
yeah,
that
that's
like
the
a-
one that
No way.
is Lights Hope Chapel. Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, so when it opened, like, out, and then it spread on the middle up part. And then it did this pink glow.
Okay, well maybe it's find all of them and find out what happens.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
the
there's
same.
more of these towers.
That's the same thing that was crapping mages in the Borean Tundra near Caldera.
Can we check what's down the shoreline? I'm just going to go over there and check.
I didn't see the boat. I like looked over.
There wasn't
Maybe
anything
it pulls up
there?
later. I didn't go all the way down, but I looked from above.
There's a boat out there. Oh, there's a giant crystal too.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Crystal
I don't
Status
go-
randomly?
I don't think so. It's not doing that.
Who's to survive? Oh, we go to the boat and finish the Death Knight class quest.
So I see Stein, and I see...
Oh yeah, I've been killing him.
I see where we're supposed to go after this. I see Stein and Hilda.
Did anyone notice the room graves over here?
Hey, there's a Knight Captain Fratley.
Yeah, you haven't been here before, but that's for enchanting. You don't really do anything with them, though.
Oh shit, there's a Knight Captain. Okay.
Captain Bradley. Okay, let's head towards him then. Go kill these.
Also, by the way, Stein and Hilda are here in the town square where Peggy Hilda met.
Okay. Let's go kill. Well, we're closer to Captain Bradley, so let's kill him. See what happens.
Well, you can't kill Stein. Stein and Hilda aren't interacting with you.
Get him, buddy!
That's good.
Both our tanks are in.
Sorry, I'm here now.
Oh.
We're gonna do some orb farming and repeat.
Pull the horses. The Praetorians might come, not sure.
There's an archer up and to the right.
Kill the archer first.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
This is super cool.
That's still.
What do you mean that archer that's just chilling watching his friends stuff?
Yep. He knows what's up.
I want to kill this one.
Yeah, let's kill this archer on the hill just in case it pawns. It's so sad. We're like ganging up on this one archer.
He wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Wait for the pat. Wait for the pat. Or not.
He's only 1 week out from retirement.
You think you retire in the Scarlet Crusade,
Roland
buddy?
out.
So, I think the Praetorians also have a cleave. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep. Yes.
I've heard the Scarlet Crusade has great pension and benefits.
Think of these like those axes in next.
They're to die for.
You guys see that they the unholy weapons lost.
Pull the mini boss right now with a patch like this.
There are ads with him, so kill the ads first. Obviously.
Probably pull back more because there's a path that goes through here.
Watch the
You
whirlwind.
horrified skull.
Holy lights
I
and
say we
stuff
tank
and
him on that
interact
hill
with
where we yanked the archer.
Yeah. I don't think you can.
I can't cast that yet. That
Finish
spell
off the
isn't
Praetorians.
ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Oh, that looks scary.
I
What
can't
was
That's interesting.
cast that. That spell isn't ready yet.
What was that?
That's still recharging.
that? No clue.
Debuff did you have, Mel?
I
He just had
Debuff.
Crusader Strike.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I don't
I
see
can't
a
cast
Combat log on.
Holy damage taken.
Goodbye.
Later, homie.
Scarlet Auger cuffs.
We'll make our stand with the High Commander.
Okay, we have Night
Foreshadowing?
Bradley, they are not interactable.
Okay, we are going in the
Jeez.
barracks.
Oh. Yeah, in the barracks. Careful, guys, because there might be a ton of shit in here.
Basement. No.
This is like a class field trip. Everybody's going off on their getting in trouble.
There's nothing at the top that we see. Looks
Nothing? Okay.
Hey, where's the bank access? Why'd it go away?
What about the tip top?
Yeah, try to see if there's a tip top, another one of those bonfire things.
Ooh, I just realized with buffs, I have exactly 3.0 attack speed. Shift kiss.
Oh.
It's exactly what you need for Seal Twist.
We all think the dog is here, so we can pet the dog for the buff.
I don't think he's here. Alright, I don't see shit.
Swear to God, next week I'm gonna sedate my children before we raid.
Alright, so something tells me...
Yo, let me know what you use.
Knowing we have a Warcraft, there's one more, because there's two on the left and one on the right, so we're missing one person.
Oh yeah, Cannon Mistress.
The Smithy.
Is there a smithy?
No, that was just my
Oh,
area.
okay.
Yeah, it's,
I was
this
pinging
is
that.
Smith right there.
Oh, well, let's go kill him and see what he has. So let's
Watch
go.
the cannons.
This watch the left side cannons, and there's also right side cannons.
dude.
Well, there is like
We're
a
gonna
Smith
write it
building.
down,
Is there a
dude.
Smith
We're gonna
individual
go.
that
We're
is
gonna take
named
all
in the
the
building?
shit, bro.
I have yet to see.
Cannon
Yes,
Mistress
yes.
is in there.
I see Lynn using Eagle Eye right now.
Let's wait for this pat, please, and then we'll go with this one.
You can,
I
you
just
can
don't want
target
people.
Cannon Mistress from here. She's in there.
I was just
I
asking.
fucking love these cannons.
Yeah. They're pretty
Are we
cool.
killing this or no?
Honestly, can we just like skip all this by going around? Like, not through the backside.
No, there's still a lot of trash that way
There's
too.
still-
There is a back door, yeah, for that.
I think it does look better this way. I think it's this
Okay,
one
sure,
dude
let's go
in
that
the
way.
middle
Yep,
now.
sure.
Is
sure,
the Goblin
sure.
Engineer over there like he was outside?
Guys, we're skipping.
Fuck.
I mean, we're gonna like go away.
I understand.
Moses
My immersion.
I heard my name.
I want to get to the boss so we can
I
start
mean,
wiping.
immersion, doesn't it make more sense to like sneak around the edge instead of just
Yeah.
plowing through their house?
How do they not know we're here? Speaking of immersion.
Robust.
There's a tower way out there.
I have a 9th level stealth lord.
Ooh, there's a lighthouse and a boat?
Apparently you can
So we
climb
just have to
over
do, yeah.
I think there's,
This
there's
is
shit that may kill you up here.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Maybe we just kill,
That spell is
There he is, the
Fire
dragon.
Road.
You guys are lucky the tank pulled. It wasn't a fucking DBS.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Cannons don't care that their buddies are getting murked right now.
That's still recharging.
Not close enough.
Well, we have to just...
cannons.
oh, the skull. Let's
I'd
go
be
down
able-
there.
I'm just
Go
tired
down
of
there
written
and
for
go.
science.
Let's go in.
You just say for science.
For science.
Don't worry about it.
You know what? I'm somewhat of a snitches myself.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh my
Got a
god.
Victoria. We'll have a few.
The cannon
Start
behind
cannons.
us.
There's a lot of good science happening out here.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, there are cannons.
Yeah, we thought.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, the other cannons woke
Pay
up.
attention.
We got some Praetorians
Well,
watching
get
while
out.
we're
Still
rolling.
recharging. That
There's
spell
two of them there. That'll fuck you.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't
Let's
cast that
let's
yet.
kill these
Run away,
cannons.
cannon.
That's
You
still
think?
recharging. That spell isn't
Okay, never
ready
mind.
yet. I
It's
can't
moving
cast
away.
that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Our cannons are the thunder of the Scarlet
One's
Enclave.
almost dead, the skull. You can get him down.
Each shot echoes our resolve.
Areas have mana and others don't.
That's
And
still
then kill
recharging.
X next,
That
please.
spell isn't ready
Our
yet.
DPS is also
That's
dead.
still recharging.
Which mob?
Some of them picked warriors as their
That
class.
spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I'm
That's still
shadow bolt
recharging.
volleying
It's too far away.
one
All of us
target
have
enemy.
That spell
AoE,
isn't
alright.
ready yet.
Him in the building just chilling.
I can't cast that.
Kill the
Out
ads.
of range.
I love the meat hook on the fucking cannon.
That's still recharging.
Try not to be near the tank. It's all dynamite throwing.
That's spell
Do not
isn't
go inside the building. There's other ads in front.
That's still
The other way.
recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's
Face them
still
away.
recharging.
All I hear is the clucking.
Yes.
Still recharging.
This thing is great.
Can't interrupt that, by the way. The dynamite throw.
Can't take that away.
I might just stand next to someone and annoy the shit out of them.
Goodbye.
What, Odie?
No, I said you can't interrupt the throw dynamite.
Okay.
Radiant Forge.
Can I get a click real quick to some nanners?
Oh, this cannon has a righteous orb. Do they shoot righteous orb?
You get a righteous sword.
Did you go to the lighthouse, Diners?
Yeah.
Was there anything there?
Victorian.
Victoria.
Fuck. I was gonna water walk there.
I wanted to see.
I eagle-eyed, and this zone is huge, dude.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's New
I
Avalon.
can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I need to get closer.
Fucking chickens.
I can't do that.
Okay.
The Radiant Forge is lost forever.
Is this going to be like BRD, where you have to use the Radiant Forge in order to?
You already did.
Ah.
Well then.
That's what you needed to make the uniform.
Maybe,
Seems
like
after
every single one
maybe
of
something in the
these.
town hall still?
Every single one of these like individual watchtowers has a bonfire.
Beatrix has spawned.
Oh, really? Oh, did she?
She's got all her.
Be careful. Everybody get to
Whoa.
triangle and do not go past triangle. Like.
Yeah, this looks like
Yeah,
it's
because
gonna.
I'm seeing a
stagger
ton
real
of like army things
behind.
close
Yeah.
enough. Yes, she has an army there. Okay.
Everyone should mount up for the run in, by the way. Not trying to spoil, but like, we'll just wipe if we don't, and this is gonna waste time.
Okay, so we kind of know a little bit about the minions. I assume we have to kill them first, because it's a council sort of fight. There's a lot of ads. Oh my god, okay. Let's focus down the mages first. Mel and Zelda, can you guys coordinate which you are tanking? Maybe Thib, you go lock as well. Or tank as well. To help
The
with
Knight
ads.
Captain has only 2,500 health.
I mean, I'll grab.
They might get buffed.
Yeah, what the heck?
Mel
Yeah,
should
okay,
grab
so-
anything that's not demon or undead, and I'll grab
I
all
don't
anything.
think we're doing any demon or undead for the rest of the raid, pretty much.
No.
Well, until Belnazar's master shows himself.
Okay.
The jailer?
So because Knight Captain, that's probably bait. I don't know. Maybe that he has that much health. So we'll see what happens. But we'll focus on him. If something happens with him when he dies, we'll find out. There's really nothing we can do other than start.
Oh yeah. Their health being so low makes me think you're not fighting them.
So Mel, which ones are you focusing on? Maybe like have Mel take 2, Zella take 2, and then Thib, you could take like the miscellaneous ads that are up.
That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna go grab the left 2. I was gonna charge in on Skull and then bring it to X was my plan.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then Zelda, you got Star and Triangle, bring them together and separate them. So there might be some, like, you have to keep these guys separate or positional stuff with these guys, right? Because maybe they buff each other with distance when they're close to each other, that sort of thing. So we'll see. If you see any of that, again, put it in the spreadsheet. The third tab now is labeled Beatrix. So debuffs, anything like that, note it down.
There might also be a lot of ads, so be careful.
Yeah, so we'll focus, if the ads are non-elite, focus on those, clear them out. Then you focus on these little captain guys. And there's a lot of cannons too that I'm seeing. Alright, mass ready check. Why don't we have cannons? And check
Is
for
it just near
people. couple.
Sheffer cannons.
Maybe they just come in.
They're not targetable right now.
You guys didn't bring your cannonball runners.
Okay, here we go.
My
Stay
God,
mounted.
there's
mount up.
a whole army there.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
huge. There's like
We are a whole army.
Everyone must run in it together,
4,
like together, on
2,
top of each other.
1.
Whoa. Whoa.
okay. You know what I mean? Oh my!
Look behind us.
We're being surrounded.
Oh. It's ambush. It's a gaslit.
Okay, kill the mages. Kill the mages. We're just watching. It's like a arena sort of fight.
That's still recharging.
Wanted to interrupt the mages, and if there's priests,
Skull.
interrupt their heals.
Pyroblast is kickable.
Yes, priority on kicks on Pyroblast.
But try and make her like wait till like the end if you can. Waste a lot more time.
Freaking ice blocked.
That's still recharging.
Do it.
I can't see. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
They're immune to traps.
That's still
Can't shoot them anything like that, right?
I can't stun them.
That's still recharging.
I don't think they can be fury either.
Is that our circle on the ground?
Let's continue with the
Green one, yes.
with the same kind of kill order that we've been doing as we've been clearing. Yeah, so squishy ones, mages, blothies, then the archers, then infantries.
The artillery seemed kind of.
This is kind of like Gothic type, except there's no ghost in it now.
So far.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Wall, get to the middle, get to the middle.
Oh, dodge that.
Oh, in the middle.
Dodge
We got more walls, another wall.
Oh my God, that's.
Ah, there you go. Left. Okay, continue the DPS.
Two gaps. That's it.
Yeah, don't scream. Fine.
That was awesome.
Just so excited.
I think cooldowns here would be good.
That's still recharging.
If there's low target or targets that are low,
Fireball
prioritize
went out.
those, please.
Still recharging. I can't
Yeah.
cast that yet.
There's a mage, prioritize interrupts.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
So those were
That's
infantry,
still
right?
recharging. I can't cast that.
Someone try to yank that mage way back there.
So you can see that Shield Wardenstein said form up and hold a line.
This
it's
is
a move.
soak or what is this?
Soak this. Big
Everybody get in there. I get under.
Rallying cry.
This does not seem like a good idea.
Spell isn't ready yet.
It's fine.
Why else would they
It's
give you a
fine,
big
it's
ass
fine.
red?
Under this oak.
That's still recharging. That spell,
Oh, there's some immunes in there.
that's still recharging.
I don't know what they're immune to, if it was an ice block or what.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, the mage out there is.
1.
Dragon.
I can't cast that yet.
Mage.
Watch your step.
I
I will
can't.
interrupt.
That's
She blinks in.
Quick horses, quick
Oh!
horses. Watch him.
Watch the
Both
horses.
sides.
It's mostly knockback, I think. I don't think they do crazy
A little bit of
damage.
damage.
Okay.
It hit me
Beatrix is
pretty
up.
good.
Beatrix is up. Beatrix is up. Get her quick.
I have her.
Pick her up.
Finish the ads.
Finish the ads first, guys. Always ads first, please.
He
Focus on the
charged
mages.
and, I believe, kicked.
That's still recharging.
Like the ads in.
We're gonna keep getting ads.
More ads out.
That spell isn't ready
This is a snow coming out?
Going to.
No, these are avoids. Avoid.
No.
Avoid.
Avoid.
And Mistress Lind yells at once, Beatrix.
Beatrix does hit hard.
Yeah, she one-shot me.
Continue to focus on the small ads, guys. The squishies. The priests are up as well.
Oh,
Focus on
it's a
those.
taunt swap fight. Taunt off me.
Well, you and Zelda focus on that. I'll focus on that.
Zelda's dead.
Oh, big dead.
Move away.
Field
Get
wall.
away.
On it.
Get away.
Stunned? I don't know what
Here
that
are
stun
some-
was.
Red ground is move away.
Yeah, it's just avoid.
Those are the Those must be the cannons. Okay, so you have infantry, you have horses, and you have cannons. Those are the three. We're missing the
Can we
fourth.
get a brief?
We have one tank alive, guy.
Yep. No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh,
Watch your
Information. See what happens. Dodge, dodge,
Try
dodge.
and figure out this charge.
Oh,
Dodge, dodge,
different
dodge.
direction this man.
Kick your corpse around.
Take my
Combo wombos, it sucks. For sure.
That's rude.
Alright, so the charge that she did, it one-shot Drizzt, but I think I got charged and I did not get one-shot. So I think it might be like a stack thing.
They also did not get one shot.
So
I
it's
only
like
took
the horse
1200.
sees in next with the charge? Maybe? Except that's a spread though, right? That one.
So after the first Frogger event, there's the horses, and on that horse event, that's when Beatrix spawns. So tanks just get ready, I guess.
It looked like she was commanding her 4 people, and when her 4 people were done and failed to kill us, then she jumped in. Because she called the Arcanist to hit us, and that's when we got the soak mechanic. And that was after the first Frogger, but before the horses.
Also, you can fly to the southern tower now.
Yes.
Because we lit the beacons.
I updated the spreadsheet, but the fourth enzyme.
Fogando!
Okay, thank you. Yes, please, if you have information, put it on a spreadsheet.
I put
Did
the
anybody
top
else
lot
get
details on the
stunned?
debuff.
Yeah, I got stunned,
I
and then
didn't
they
catch-
stopped shooting me.
I think that's what the icon looked like. That Thunder Fury dagger.
What can I do for you?
Charge up with the lightning or a chain based thing. So it looks like she charges you and then immediately melees you, or just melees you because you're close. So it kind of hurts.
Is it random target? This charge that she's doing?
I was alone, so I think
Is
it's
it-
random, but the melee might be like a.
Threat.
I thought I saw
When she
a red
charged me,
little,
I
like,
was attacking
pulse
her.
going where she was gonna charge to.
So she
that's
does-
what it was.
Checking Drizzt's damage taken, she does have something called Rose's Thorn. I don't know if that's like the tank mechanic, so she might have charged and just attacked and then get it.
I think that's like thorns. It's just thorns.
I
Like I'm
think
getting.
it's a pulsing thorns, though. Because I was taking it, and I didn't have threat on it.
It hit me twice for about 1400.
Rose's
Like
Thorn,
Rose's-
Nick Hacker Lover, Neanners, Black Moses, Mighty Bash, Nockryle, and Drizzt only.
I think that's the charge. Because Meld has no Rose's Thorn taken. So if that's the charge, then it might have just been a situation of... It did happen really early on in the fight. Maybe it was just like a didn't get aggro quick enough situation, but I don't know.
Okay, so some improvements. The mages out in the corners are being left alone. It's hard for me to go out there and kick, so if mages, you guys can counterspell, if possible, the mages. Otherwise, if there is a melee fairly close to a mage, what'll happen is if you get near them, they blink away into the middle, actually. So if you get near them, they'll blink in. That's one way to
They're
do it.
also, I don't know of all of them because we only did it once, but they're also level 61, so you can gank them.
Yeah, that too. Okay. But good prog. There's a lot going on here for sure. Josh, are you here? I think I'll do a world buff again.
Hold on, wait for me. Sorry, I had.
Yeah. I'll wait for you. I'll do the world buffs again. And yes, check your flasks. That should be down by now.
Okay, so we have the really big meteor that seemed like a soak.
Yes, that was definitely
yes,
a
that
soak.
was.
Mhm.
So save some CDs for that. Do we?
It didn't do that much.
I don't think you have to
Yes.
save CDs.
So, some of it is like that
Obviously,
we're not
yeah.
using DVM, but like there's voice commands in the chat before they do their things. Like, so it's like the one that you're not supposed to soak. It's the cannoneer. Like she tells the cannoneer to do something because they're cannon shots. So if you watch the chat, you can kind of tell what's about to happen and a little bit more if you're having issues with it.
The more important part about the meteor soak, though, is that if we have to do it while we're doing other mechanics, we might need to drop some stuff for it. So
It seems like it happened like intentionally between the charge mechanics, so we're probably fine.
Yeah,
Right, but
just time certain.
she
area.
just spawned, so you know it's like a. These fights tend to only get more hectic as things go.
Cauldron
I'm
on
an
the
AoE
ground.
set now, so that might help.
Okay. Tanks, do you guys have like some sort of swap thing that you guys need to do? Is that correct?
Yes, so I
Do you have the
posted it in the
debuffs?
thing. Yes, the debuff is
Unwavering blade.
defense,
Okay.
Unwavering Blade, and it just reads defenses greatly reduced, holy damage taken increased by 100%, and it appears to be about a 20-second debuff. So we'll want to be taunt swapping that.
Do you want?
Was it a magic effect or anything?
It's got a red border, so I'm pretty sure that just means it's like uncategorized and is not dispellable.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you want me to make a
That's a
weak
good question.
aura, or do you guys not use them?
Even if you made a weak aura, I don't have the correct updated weak aura version, so I wouldn't be able to import it.
You can make a weak ore if you want. I imported your variance one. It worked.
He doesn't have.
I was
to-
asking the tanks because it's specifically.
Fire protection is good here, guys, because there's lots of cannon fire, meteors fire, mages are doing pyroblasts and fireballs. So pop some fire things here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And a greater
That spell isn't
fire
charged.
protection potion and a
That
frozen
spell
rune
isn't ready
stack.
yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still
Yeah,
recharging.
I think so, but I'm not
That
100%.
spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, Augie has tried.
They
He says
don't.
no.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like secondary effects to me.
Now, Cryo, one thing I'm gonna take a guess on with that charge is he's doing the same thing to like range that she did that other charge mechanics do, where they'll melee you during the charge. I want to say the way to avoid that is like being actually closer to the boss.
Yeah, it might be that we just if it's a bait thing, to have maybe the hunters, since they can take hits better. Always
I don't know if it's
further away, but I
necessarily
don't know.
a bait thing, but you know that in Kara, the opera, I think it's the Three Wolves,
Yep.
and he does the charge.
Hmm.
That if like I'm too far out, he'll melee me during his charge.
Okay.
I'm gonna tank ads kind of away from Beatrix, like opposite side of the raid. So Zelda and Mel can worry about the boss, and I'll worry about ads and see if I can get charged.
We try just pay attention. If you get charged, see if you're like try and look if you're next to somebody, and if so, if the damage decreases. And then the other thing to keep an eye out for is this Rose's Thorn debuff. Just trying to figure out what it is. If you can get a screenshot, great. If not, just read it quick.
It's from Commander Beatrix.
It looks like I mean, from the other screenshots, it looks like it's a reflect because it did like 1,200 damage to me, but it did like 150 to Glover.
Maybe that's it's like we
Well,
can't
could
show
be-
his melee if that's the case. We have to get her horns down somehow.
It could be a bleed too. It's a very rare mechanic, but
What, the thorn? It does look like a bleed.
Or brand new.
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, a dwarf could dispel it if it was, but is there any other like thing that matters for?
But I think if we just can read it at the very least. I don't think it's necessarily a charge person gets it. I think it's just like maybe.
I added
she
it
can
to
even
my
yell at
raid
it.
frames, so I'll see who gets it. If it's one person, if it's many people, if it's.
Well, my first guess is that it's something to do with like second threat, because if I look at Catgirl Lover, Neanners, Black Moses, Mighty Bash, Knockprowl, like all of those are people who are likely to pull.
I'm a healer.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, just as bad.
when you swipe, you're like
Put wisdom up, and then we can pull another and get more information. And some concrete information about some stuff we're wondering about. Let's keep the ads controlled as much as possible. I know there's a lot of movement, it's hard to keep track of everything. But again, focus on the squishies, the clothies, archers, infantries, and other bigger guys. If we can.
I'm gonna have my interrupt instead of the fear word.
Mount up, guys.
5,
Everybody mount up.
4, 3.
Also, this
2,
is considered
1.
outdoors, so you can go cheetah form if you're in a bad spot.
You might be able to root.
Yeah, Druid root.
You have no place in this world we'll create. Archers, attempt to hurt them!
They're all immune to roots, by the way.
That sounds right.
Okay, the priest. Archers.
New
Mages out, mages out.
We counterspell or drag them in. They are suckable.
Giggity. Wait, are we not doing phrasing?
We'll wait for that.
More mages. It's usually 2 of each type. Looks like. Okay. And remember, we get a big sound for when the marches come out. The dodgy march. Mages are out.
Cannons out.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
The cannons seem very lackluster on their damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something where you can face them away type thing, or no? They just
It
shoot?
targets a player and shoots around at
Wait,
them.
dodge, dash, dodge?
It's because shit
Dodge,
scares me.
dodge.
That's still recharging.
Spooky.
We ice blocked.
The cheater.
I was like, oh, it's a hunter trap.
That spell is
Now that I can't grab any of these guys.
Yeah, that was just my first thought.
that spell is
I love
45 seconds
their...
until the horse charge.
I can't cast that. That
Mage
spell
on
Wish-
the open there.
We should have somebody running
That's
stopwatches.
still recharging. It's too far away. I can't cast that.
It's pretty scripted.
That spell
I know, but just to try and figure out timings.
I thought you meant like the trinkets
Sure.
that make you move faster.
No. Like /SW.
I can't.
No, I get what you mean now.
That spell isn't
So
ready.
archer here that needs to be pulled.
That's still recharging.
I'm getting them.
Dodge,
Alright,
dodge, dodge.
Cannons.
Watch Pete, watch Pete.
It's actually you can't yoink them.
I
I don't know why.
can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Bruce.
That's still recharging.
The AoE in that is way bigger than it looks.
Out of range. I can't cast that. That
5,
spell isn't ready.
We also didn't get a soak yet.
2.
And that's
I
probably
think those are random. Like as far as which ones she uses.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Horses, you're going horses.
Alright, friendly is horse.
Boss will become active soon. Just watch her.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that.
Boss
That
active.
spell isn't ready yet.
Better. Facing away.
I can't cast that yet. That's
Try and group
still
these up.
recharging.
as much as we can.
I can't
That was Helva? Did you get melee?
That's still
No.
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Soak, soak, soak.
I
Get soak, 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 soak. Stack, stack, stack. No, no, no.
Every single person.
That's still
You can counterspell the mages out there, that'd be great. Pull them in or whatever.
It's a priest here. On the soak.
Holy shit.
That's still recharging.
Jeez.
That spell isn't ready
Why did
yet.
that hurt more than before?
That's still
Probably not everyone was actually in it.
Okay.
Something else might have happened.
The blue circle.
We were all stacked up.
Oh, it,
I can't cast
Stock break.
Static break is that stun that she's casting, but couldn't interrupt it.
That's still
Two, dodge, dodge, dodge.
cast that.
Okay, I got
That spell isn't ready.
charged there. It looked like I was
I
furthest
need
away
a taunt.
from her.
Yeah, she stock breaked me for 9,000 damage.
Yeah, that's a reflect. That hurt.
Yeah, don't melee. Just don't touch her. Just focus on the ads.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
Here come pikemen.
more tanks.
Yeah, definitely an extra tank on this would do something.
I mean, we have 3. That's actually enough.
Well, 3
Yes, yeah,
should be enough, but
We're like not killing the ads. We're not doing damage to her. Ads are hitting people. There's like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe more tanks doesn't help, but
Well, that wipe there was the meteor. Just fucking everybody up, and then the healers could.
The Meteor did 2,000 more damage that pull than it did last
Yeah.
pull.
So, in
Also,
combination with
it's-
the ads, a bunch of ads being up, that was.
Do you have a live log?
Yeah, I've been live logging.
Okay. Because we could just check it and make sure everything's.
Can I please get a
And
summon?
on the soak, just make sure everybody inside the meteor.
Just, we could all just drink a fire protection pot for the Meteor. We'll probably solve that.
Yeah.
I had a great
I-
fire protection.
a lot of
pod,
us
it did
had
nothing.
them before, and it's probably got knocked off by them by other stuff.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, just like pop it like while we're like right before it hits.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm popping the Duke's domain right before that that big meteor. Maybe going down this way.
That was 25.
I also got killed by thorns. We took a meteor hit, and like less than a second later, I got thorn.
Ooh, barrier.
That's what the thorns were hitting at
my
that
grid,
point.
but I didn't see any debuffs. I may have the wrong debuff.
You need something?
It's probably on Wowhead. Is that okay, or is that against the spirit here?
The what?
Spirit of no spoilers.
What are you looking up?
Thorn. Reverse Thorn.
Yeah, that would be a
Is it
spoiler.
I mean, it's just a reflect. It seems like.
Well,
I think it hits everybody when anybody hits her.
Yeah, so just,
So I got clapped.
So I guess that means if you're tanking her, take her away, because if somebody's hitting her, then it's just reflecting everybody around her. And then all the ads, if we can group them up this time around, because that'll make it so that we can DPS while we're moving through the dodging mechanics.
So
I know it's
do you
hard
want me-
because there's mages and archers and stuff,
But if I'm tanking the boss, you don't want me in the soak.
that's a tricky question.
Agreed.
We can try and see what happens.
Well, that's what I did at that time, and
Oh, and that caused more.
I'm not
Really?
sure if that specifically is what did it, but yes, that may have been one of the reasons why.
I got two different wordings for
Let's
the
just
thorns, too.
try everybody stoke or stack and see what happens. If the thorns damage is doing something crazy, maybe we can position kind of a little bit away from you. It is a big circle with that meteor, so you don't have to stack right on you. We can stay on the other side of you.
But yeah, I was
You
trying
keep
to be
her
as
on
far away as I
the.
could,
So what you
but
can do is just like the first fight, you keep her on the edge of the circle of that meteor, and then everybody else is across from you. Yeah, I don't think the thorns was the issue there. I think that was just if people
No,
are outside of that meteor. Yeah.
I want to say, I don't know if this is like known, but when I'm standing at range, I'm taking about 150 damage from Rose's Thorn. She charged me, didn't do anything, and then I took 739 damage from Rose's Thorn. That was the only time that number varied.
And that's when you were alone and nobody else is around you?
Oda
Well,
was
like-
around me, and that was it.
Okay.
Well, I took 220 or 176 from all the ticks when we were stacked up.
Okay, so looking at the log, it all happened at the exact same time. So it looks like maybe that went off at right when we did the meteor. Here, let me check. 3:45. Does anybody know what the meteor is called?
Meteor.
Maybe just meteor.
Meteor.
Comet or key meteor or something like
Yeah,
that?
It's called Meteor.
I think
Honestly, the thing that killed us wasn't really that we all died to the meteor. It's that me and Augie died to the meteor, and then you guys all died to random stuff.
No, it
you know,
overlaps
most
with
people
that.
to the meteor.
The meteor does
We
like
had a little bit of
60%.
life.
Okay, yeah, sure, but like me and Augie died to the thing 0.1 second after the meteor, so that effectively we died to the meteor. So as long as if we pop fire pots, we should be good.
Well, I had a fire pot, and it was still like way more, and it's just because we overlapped.
You're
And the thorns, can
Augie.
this be dispelled from her or anything? You know? Like anything thing
I
you
didn't
can
see
do
anything.
to
Well,
try and dispel from her?
So usually, if there's something that's dispellable, if I'm tanking the boss, it will usually get dispelled at some point. So I don't think that's the case. Actually, I can go check dispels.
Something gets dispelled.
Because I literally have a
Attacking the
50-50 to
boss.
dispel a magic
It'll get
effect whenever I shield slam.
Okay. I see.
So
It could happen. It should happen at least once.
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha.
I have a theory on the Rose's Thorn as well.
Yes.
Similar to Carrion Swarm, because I didn't take any until we were stacked.
Oh, so stay apart? At least 2 yards?
So, what might have happened? I still don't know when exactly it goes out, but if she maybe did a charge and it doesn't have like a range, like a minimum range, she could have charged us while we were stacked for the meteor.
Okay.
Did the AoE.
Let's do some process of elimination now for these next pulls. What we're going to do is we're going to try Mel outside of the meteor tanking her, and we'll see how much damage that does to us as the raid without one person in it. Right?
So
we'll do that.
The meteor.
Go ahead.
The meteor's not a problem. Like, I'm looking at the live log. The only people that died in the meteor, like, it slashed the thing 1 second after the meteor, was me and Augie. Everybody else died because all your raid healing went away. Me and Augie both died. We should just, if me and Augie just pop a fire pot at the meteor, I think we're good.
Well,
Not to
the
mention,
damage
Elda
was
died.
a lot more.
Yeah, because both the priests died before we got our four groups for the healing.
Damage taken was more.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the deal with that was, but that's not what actually
so
killed us.
we're trying to figure out why that is.
Sure,
so we're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to do process of elimination now.
Sure, that's fine.
So we'll try that. Continue to tank Beatrix away from the raid. What we can do is have maybe somebody just jump in near you, Mel, to see what that thorn thing does, if it is proximity based. So if somebody other than you is around, what that's doing, without touching her. If it's not going off on you, then try touching her and see if that does anything. And if you get a
I'll move
debuff like that-
into approximate range of her because I got a pretty good amount of armor and I'm fairly mobile.
Okay, so we'll try that. So we'll just try experimenting. This is experiment time because there's a lot of chaos going on. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what's happening. So we just do process of elimination, right? We try different things to try and narrow down exactly what we're seeing.
Was that Duke's Domain? Did someone use Duke's Domain?
That's a Duke's Domain, yeah.
Did you use it both times?
No, the first time I did not.
Okay.
So, less damage.
Did we have the priest bubble down?
We did for that.
I thought it was late on the second one, not as a throwing shade, but
Can I roll one?
It does take a while to
So
come
then
down.
these guys can
Can we
figure
have
out how to play the game.
Can we have fire resist aura from, if that's possible, from the paladins as well?
Y'all. Got one group with that, 2 groups without a paladin.
Okay, let's do some roll buffs again. I think this is definitely needed here because just the ad control. They're just coming out really, really fast. I don't think we'd keep up without roll buffs.
Hey, next time someone gets Rose's Thorn, can you guys check the debuff for that, please?
There's
I
no
haven't
debuff.
seen one.
There is no
Roll
debuff.
my own
Yeah.
tip
Yeah, I don't
this
think it's a
time.
debuff. We're just trying to see if it's proximity based or we actually have to touch her in some way.
So I have seen the boss.
Can a
she does
mage
like a
try
little
throwing
red
detect
pulse.
magic on the boss?
I can do that.
There's a little red pulse that comes out of the boss occasionally. I don't know what it is. I haven't been
It
playing.
might be occasional pulses, like we said, where we're trying to figure out what that mechanic is so that we can avoid it. Okay. Let's check. Can we get wisdom up, please?
Oh, yeah.
Check your flux.
Yes,
Depending on when you
check
popped
fast.
it.
Yes, that's what we're trying to do, Augies. Just figure out if it's like everybody has to be in the meteor stack and absolutely nobody can be in there or not.
wait, sorry, not ready. Bash, could I get one more flask?
Oh yeah, everybody make sure you check glass and stuff.
I am enjoying this time. This is great.
This
We
is the
want
best
to
raid so far.
Do we want to feast? I have 8.
I just ate my food, so maybe next time.
This whole raid so far is giving me really great Siege of Orgrimmar vibes.
Yeah, the theme is very similar.
Mel, you good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Alright, countdown on you.
Good thing.
Everybody mount up.
Five, four, three.
Mel, were you planning
two,
on thinking
one.
Matrix, like which direction? Ish.
Ideally, I just want to grab her kind of as soon as she.
Rage, you're gonna die. You cannot stay out.
Well, it looks like we can probably all move up quite a like
yeah.
my aggro was like here, so probably next time we do our ready check, we move up to like this spot and then we pull it. So just to reiterate, I'm gonna try to keep her basically pointing west on the west side of the area.
That's still recharging.
East.
East.
Mountain boss music.
I love the music.
It's getting me pumped. Why is it not more Final Fantasy?
They just.
I want to totally get sued.
They take. Yeah, I was gonna say they take. Final Fantasy 9.
That new raid tier, its music theme is actually really sick.
Just turn off the music and go to YouTube and listen to Final Fantasy 9 music. It's easy.
The cannons are.
Did you actually ask the legal team before you decided to name these guys?
No.
Oh, have they
It's not
ever?
like they're the full names. It's just
They're just
like,
names.
it's created.
I mean, Stockbreak, Beatrix, like these are all like 1-to-1. Like
Come on, in Stormsong Valley you found Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, all them.
I know it's probably fine. I was like, maybe next time let's not make it so on the nose.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Parody is free speech.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
AoE such.
Spell isn't ready yet.
I don't know. Only one of the commanders is named after a playable character, though, right?
Gotta
Don't
go
stand
get out of there, buddy.
on the edges of those. It does hurt quite a bit.
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready
I've got the
yet.
pyro.
Fireball. Okay. Alright, we have
Stack,
here.
stack, stack. And then Mel, stay out.
Well, we don't have the boss out.
No,
It doesn't
No.
matter, just stay out.
no one stay out.
Hang out.
Pop your potions.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I
You stayed out, right?
What?
I stayed out.
That was like
Didn't
That was the
nothing.
barrier. Yeah, the barrier.
Way better at Frozen Room.
The barrier was up for last pull as well.
That's still.
We took literally 0 damage that time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looked
people
like I
pop
did what I
fire
expected to do.
Alright, guys, get ready for the dodges.
Watch your
That
step.
spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away.
Dodging now.
Cast that. That's still recharging.
Try to get these guys together.
It's horses now.
Do we skip Frogger stage? Watch for bot.
I think it's
It's
just
just random.
random.
I've got her. I've got her.
That spell isn't
They take her away.
I
Yeah.
can't cast that.
And everybody else stay away except Amdakakro.
Yeah, that red pulse.
5,
So I'm not sure I
It's
want
like
to pull her too far away. Is the thing.
1.
Right, because it looks like he's trying.
I need a swap. I need a swap here.
Dudes, dudes.
I need a
Dodge,
taunt
dodge
swap.
the walls, dodge the walls.
That spell
Just
isn't
call if you're gonna taunt spot.
Why do we have the boss separate again?
That spell
We're trying to figure out the thorns mechanic to see if that is
That spell isn't ready
a
yet.
distance thing.
I haven't seen it pop up yet, so.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
What is this?
I taunted. That's the lightning thing. I
Okay.
taunted. Melusine did not taunt. Now I taunted.
Alright, that is not a death. Stockbreak is not a death, that was a 1 HP.
Rose's Thorn is a buff for some reason, not a debuff.
That
for this
is
spot.
actually. I just noticed it's a buff.
A buff on her?
Did
No, a buff on the person that gets charged.
Did you get a screenshot?
No, because it was gone immediately afterwards.
Okay.
So does that mean you are damaging other people then? That's a buff?
Watch your
Okay.
step.
Elbafell, yep, Rose Storm.
So is it like
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
ZG guy?
Beatrix has a crazy frontal, by the way.
Okay, then stay away from
Yeah,
her.
she does.
Okay, what is that pillar of light that you
That's the
listed?
stock break.
I need a taunt swap here.
I'm going to res.
Dodge, dodge,
Give you
dodge.
innervate.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Use spell if you can to get those mages out of there.
I can't cast that yet.
This is
That
brutal.
spell isn't ready yet.
There are so many ads up.
This could be just like a survival fight.
That's still recharging.
Good stack,
Soak,
stack,
soak.
stack.
Pop your potion.
Beatrix is in here again.
That's still recharging.
I'm sitting here and there's
I'm moving around.
Yeah, I got cleaved and died from that.
Why'd you move her out? We might have killed her there.
Oh, she stuck, broke me, and then I got cleaved at 1 HP.
yeah, she cast a stock break, which I guess that's what killed you.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do with her?
I'm pretty sure stock break just targets the furthest person away, and I'm also pretty sure that
That's still recharging.
we need to stack her on top of the ads for cleave.
That spell isn't
Okay, I'm the cat girl. You didn't see any like weird.
No, it seemed to be that some people are saying there was like a buff or a debuff on somebody.
Okay, so
Okay,
if
she
you
charges
have
you.
that buff, the thorns buff, then I guess you stay away from people, or
Yeah, I think that's
because
what it is.
that's yeah. so
Rosa's
you
Thorns,
stay out.
bleeding profusely until fully healed. It is a buff on the person. It has no duration.
That's why it's so inconsistent.
Oh, can you paste that?
I just read it as I saw it. I didn't.
I think-
Oh, okay.
I think that comes from getting hit by the infantry, by
It's
the
the
way.
charge.
Oh, okay.
She charged me.
Yeah,
and then I
because there's
got
a
it.
red animation that happens when she charges. Okay, so whenever somebody gets charged, just call it out, and then the healers focus heal and heal that person. So
I
there's
don't even
many.
think that's necessary. I think we're gonna do enough spread healing.
Hey, stock break. Anybody that gets targeted with stock break needs heals immediately because we get stunned at 1 HP.
Well, the craziest thing is I had a holy fire on me. You know, the ticking damage, and then I got a stock break, and then the holy fire killed me.
Yeah, the
these
ads
niggas
are
are hitting
kind
me.
of out of control.
Stock
Like, there's
break has
so
a-
many ads.
Stock break has a cast time, and it targets someone. You can look at who it's targeting and shield and like, you know, be ready to heal them. It's tough, but
Maybe throw a renew on them?
I think it's an AoE around it, right?
They
No,
got
it
three
shields
people
it.
that priest time, man.
you can
So-
build it.
Okay, so here's what we learned. The thorns thing, right? Buff, just heal the person, which comes from the charge. Is a result of the charge. Stock break, I guess that has a stun and it brings the person down very low. Is that what I'm hearing?
Down to 1 HP.
1 HP. So we don't want her in the meteor stack if possible because of that stock break. Try to, if you're tanking her, try to keep her outside of that. But it seemed okay to have one person out, as long as we have barriers and stuff, because that didn't seem to do anything weird.
You also don't want her in there because you don't want the frontal.
It's the cleave, yeah. The front,
Right,
like we want
cleaves
to
and
move the
anything
boss
she's doing. Yeah.
the least amount possible. So we want to bring the ads to the boss.
Right. Okay. And then as far as when she pops, I think it's safe for her to be with the group so we can start cleaving her down and DPSing her down as well. The ads come out real fast, so we still have to control those. I think it's mostly like AoE cleave damage is how we get her down. We can't just full focus on her, or else we'll just get overwhelmed.
So the thing though is that we can't take her out because of the soak, because that's what killed Mel.
Oh, did Mel die when he took her?
No, that's
I don't
nothing
think
to do
he
with the
died.
soak. It has nothing to do with the soak. It's the
Yeah, I don't
debuffer.
think he died.
If I get debuffed and eat a frontal, I die. That's it. There's no full stop. If she debuffs me and I eat the tank buster, I die. If I have shield wall, that's the only thing that'll save me.
Is that the taunt?
That's the taunt swap. That's why I honestly want 4 tanks, 2 just hard dedicated to the taunt swap.
Sure.
And when we get used to it, sure, we can go in and join and get some AoE on these mobs, but
Is Beefy's defense
especially-
enough for that tank swap?
I don't know.
You should put You should put either Fib or Zelda. Probably
Probably
Zelda
one of the other
on
ones,
console.
yeah.
Yeah, so BP can you go tank and then we'll have you do ads?
Sure.
And just get ad control. And then who's doing the tank swap with Mel? Which one of you? Dib?
I think Zelda and I should.
Zelda?
I've been focusing on ads and
Okay, then Zelda
I'm gonna do the
and Mel will handle the tank swap, and then Fib, you and Beefy will handle the ads. So let's see if we can get a little bit more control on those.
We tried to interrupt stock break.
First.
You tried to interrupt what?
Stock break.
Oh yeah, I tried to. It didn't.
Okay.
I don't think it's interruptible.
So Josh, it's the reverse. We're gonna move the ads to Beatrix because we don't want to move the cleave frontal around. Ideally, I don't. Okay. I read it the other way.
I mean, the ads are harder to move because there's archers and mages and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So
warriors should just be gripping the range shit to the
Can't.
Matrix.
I don't know why
whenever
you can, but you can't.
Oh, you can.
They're not level. Like they're not meeting the level requirement. It just doesn't work. So it's just disabled.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, you can kick them and they'll follow.
yeah, mages can be kicked, priests can be kicked. The archers are a little bit hard. They don't like moving, in general. So. Hey, Zelda, where are you at? Waiting on you, buddy.
It's dead, Jim.
I'm running from the graveyard at Light Hope.
What?
What?
You don't res right outside the instance?
No, it like threw me crazy far away.
Oh no, because you're trying to zone in New Avalon. You need to zone in the cave right next to where it spawns you.
Sounded like he got spawned in Light's Hope is what he was saying, and then got confused after that. And is trying to zone in the wrong spot now.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
You're in the back of Tyr's hand right now.
Yeah, right. So so the instance entrance is down below that Lake Meldar thing or something.
See his body.
Yeah, where is his body?
It's probably way up there.
Careful of
Don't
terrain.
get in. Don't not go close.
Yeah.
He'll die.
Beefy, please stop that.
BP, just come back, man. Just let him run back, please.
I was trying.
And we got the chords on the entrance. I think it's like 65, 88. Is that right?
I do not know where it is.
It's back. You have to leave right.
I'm in the instance, dude. I'm just trying to help him, okay?
Yeah, 65 to 88 is about right.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Zelda, you're going the wrong place. You're at Tears Hand.
Has anybody been paying attention to the number of ads that are spawning? Is there like an upper limit?
I mean, it's so hard to tell when you're on the screen.
It feels like they just keep on spawning. So
Yeah, they just
if we
keep-
don't kill them, like they'll just pile up like they were towards the end.
But it also could be the opposite situation where we need to burn boss faster.
Zelda, start going south.
I think the problem was it's like already there's like so many. They kept on like coming even when like when the boss came back down. Unlike
Yeah.
in like the last boss, like there's only
Come to me,
really tons of
Zelda,
people.
come to me. Come to me. See where I am on the map?
Yeah, we're not sure yet whether this is like a scripted wave event where you just kind of have to hold out. Maybe Argent Dawn comes and saves us at some point or something. Who knows? We'll see.
Here. South, out. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just wondering that we might not be able to. Might not be able, because we're already at what? That was like 7-minute long fight.
I mean, main thing is we haven't had her in proper like cleave range really to properly like get her, you know, HP down. So we'll see.
It's more just like a thought process of like we should try to consider if more boss damage is important than all the focus on the ads instead of just like kind of incidental bleed.
I mean, we can try this try and just like once she's up, just ignore the ads and just unga bunga and see what happens if there's any phase changes with.
Well, I don't necessarily mean ignore the ads, but there are definitely ads that are less important.
Yeah, you can ignore the cannons. You can ignore infantries. I think are okay to ignore. The mages pyroblast, so definitely take them down. The priest heal. And if they're healing the boss, then they're a priority as well. Yeah, for like the dot classes, you guys are just like screwed on those ads.
So, given that we're gonna cleave this time, basically the same way, I want to keep her kind of where she is, facing away from us, but I'm gonna put her more towards the center, so it should be easier to get ads into cleave. Not into center, but just closer.
Yeah, just beware melee.
And I'm gonna keep her pointed away as often as possible. You know, if you're taunt swapping, walk in front of the boss to where I am, taunt, and then I'll leave.
Buffs.
Basically just treat her like a dragon, I think.
Yep. Cauldron down.
Well, tailless dragon.
Can we mark Beefy Shifts as a tank? Please take your salve off, Beefy.
See, and that's all I wanted the whole entire time.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell is.
Alright, let's get a little bit more boss damage. I think we figured out most of the mechanics at this point. About what she's doing, what the ads are doing. And the ads are ads, we're just doing their own things that we've seen before.
Everyone is ready. Before we do the ready check, or the count, let's go to, we're gonna move partially there, just so we can all be a little closer before, if anybody's AFK, they have much more time to react and they're already kind of not in it. My estimate is you have to get to where it's like the actual circle part before she'll actually aggro. So I'm gonna go ahead and go 15.
No dots in that.
So like we should be able to go literally like here, and it won't pull, and it's gonna be like here pulls even. Like this is the pull point, I'm pretty sure. But like we can, to make sure we don't leave anybody behind, we can literally like ready check here.
That's still recharging. That spell is ready. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell is ready.
Are they frost striking and doing anything?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it'll also block the projected textures of the fire stuff, so.
Good job getting them together, by the way. It's very good.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell
I'm
isn't
gonna try to
ready
stack
yet.
them on the archer.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Watch your
Try to
step.
stack these guys, Corey.
They spawned weird.
That's still recharging.
Next wave's on circle.
All the way left or right.
It's too far away.
Mages are up.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Do the regular
I
cavalry
can't
leave?
cast that yet. It's too far away.
I haven't felt.
I don't think so.
That's still recharging.
I haven't noticed any
That spell
leaves.
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell
Good job
isn't
keeping
ready
these grouped together.
I'm out of range.
Okay, that'd be kind of annoying
I
if you were
can't cast
leaving.
that yet.
Yeah, it would
That's
be a little
still
strange.
recharging.
Archer still and the priest.
Put big pull
Stack,
here.
stack,
and
stack,
black.
stack, stack. Counter spell if you can. Get those guys in here.
I can't cast that yet.
Nice round.
That's still recharging. I can't
Great
cast
meteor.
that yet.
Very, very good.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell
Five,
isn't ready yet. That's
4,
still
3,
recharging.
Much better on the ad
2,
side.
1.
Slash
feet.
on this archer.
That spell isn't ready
Dodge.
yet.
Watch your feet.
Priests are out.
I need to get closer.
Stay out
She
of
should be coming
those.
soon, I think. Right?
Yes, she is coming soon.
I can't
There she is.
She's in
Bring her.
front.
Okay, bring her together, bring everything together. Quickly.
Resing.
I need to get closer.
So just careful as she comes back.
Watch your step.
Recharging. That spell isn't
I don't know if she can or will keep doing that.
Horses, dodge, dodge, dodge.
Okay, I need a taunt swap.
I can't cast that yet.
So,
It's too far away. That
I
ability
need a
Zelda,
taunt
when you
swap.
close Taunt Swap, it's gotta be you.
It's only you, Zelda, for the taunt swap.
You can
And just
ignore
bring
the
her back
X
in
now.
position, and just careful not to face her towards the right. And then just call out when you get the debuff.
Watch your
That spell
step.
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That
Horses.
spell
Horses again.
That's hard for that cleave avoidance.
That's
Call when you're
recharging.
taunting the boss, please.
If you have the buff as well, make sure you say
It's
something.
on.
You're not getting
I have the debuff now.
It's too far away.
Got it.
Okay, yep.
I can't cast that yet. That spell
Just call when you get debuff.
That's still recharging.
Debuff.
I can't
Wow.
cast that
Okay.
yet.
I'll taunt it.
That's
So it
still
can overlap.
I can't
Wall,
cast
wall,
that
dodge the wall.
yet. That's still recharging. I need to get
You
closer.
can, Josh.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that
I shield walled. Melisime.
And what?
Dark skinned.
Cancel Aura.
I'll taunt in
oh.
2 seconds.
I made a macro for it, it works.
That's still recharging. That
Nope.
spell
Need to clear
isn't
ads. You guys are doing
That's
great.
Something
still
else.
recharging.
That was my
It's also
fault.
when you
actually.
close it.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't.
Don't move him
cast
too
that
far.
yet.
You'll
That's
take
still
damage if you're too far.
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that
We
yet.
buff light, I'm
That's
noticing.
still recharging.
Priest, get the priest down because he's just you're just gonna keep healing. Stack.
Soak,
or-
soak.
Yep, soak, 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 soak.
Thorns on me.
That's
Thorns on
still
Drist.
recharging. That spell isn't ready
I'm
yet.
dead. Hey,
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Where's the bot?
Get down.
I can't
Once you're released.
That spell isn't
There's
ready
the boss.
yet. That's still
Alright, I've got.
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
So
I
Zelda,
can't
when we
cast that.
stack, you just keep the boss where she is. We can't stack together because then everybody gets cleaved.
Watch me.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
On me. Elsie doesn't really have cooldowns here.
Oh.
Okay, so that purple, what is it called? Something break again? What is it called?
Stock break. Or stock break.
It looks like it's just like random targeting people, or is it ground things? I saw
Seems like it's 3 targets.
Yeah, 3 targets.
They're stunned as well.
Yeah, because I got hit by it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't heal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we had 3 healers get hit by it.
And I
I
had
died.
cavalry melee swing me and finish.
Also,
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
also after stop break, it seems like even if you receive heals, it doesn't immediately go on to you. That could be wrong. That was just my impression.
The boss has clapped me immediately on 2 of the 3 pulls the second she pulls. Can I get a bop when she gets aggroed from somebody? This is Berlin.
Yeah, I think the tank positions need to just be on top of her, to be honest. Because it's not necessarily gonna always be you. It's gonna be whoever is close, whoever has healing aggro, whatever.
Yes, and to Augie's point, she always spawns the same place, so don't stand there. So that way the tanks have time, if she's beelining it to you, to grab her and pull her away from you.
Now, when I was stockbroken, I clicked on a potion, and it looked like, even though I was stunned, it looked like I still received healing.
Probably what I called it.
That's exactly what I said already. It looks like it's delayed healing. You still need to heal them, but you won't receive it until the end of the stun.
No, I was still stunned when it looked like I received healing.
Stock break, Augie, for lip? You can try it. I mean, you'd have to know you're the target. It's a very fast cast.
Yeah, if we could try to call out stock break, I know obviously it's fast, but just to let people know, because I'm not targeting the boss, so I don't really pay attention if she's not glowing in my immediate line of sight. It's
Yeah, I
hard to see.
can try to call it out. Or whoever's tanking, you should be able to see a cast bar for it. If I'm not targeting her, then I can't see it.
I think she gets that big, like, pillar of light around her too, and she's casting it. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just eyes on raid frame. It's only if I like see it by peripheral.
Yeah, for sure.
Extra tank.
That's just like if anybody sees it, you can call.
Yeah, extra tank did help, I feel like, there. For controlling them and moving them together. It was a lot cleaner in the beginning. Is there an infantry cleave? I think the cleave is only from her, right? I don't think the infantry has any cleaves. that I'm
There is
aware of.
no infantry cleave.
They have a holy cleave, yeah.
A holy cleave?
There is a move called Holy Cleave. Inflicts weapon damage plus 740 to 860 to an enemy and its nearest allies, affecting up to 3 targets. Approximately 58k damage done that last pull.
I put the log in guild chat.
Additionally, this was mainly a me thing. I actually died because of this, but just because I was setting a bad example, Zelda, just FYI, if we move outside, we start taking like 4k ticking damage, and I like kind of started dragging her a little too far, so that was my bad.
I was also
Word.
stunned during that time, unfortunately.
Well, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay. I feel like we've seen the mechanics. If we're missing something crucial, I just feel like we're getting overwhelmed as soon as she comes out.
Yeah, it feels kind of rough trying to
It feels really
control
rough.
the ads and DPS her.
But I feel like we have, the information that we need as far as like handling what's available to us and what we can do. But the only thing I can think of is go in there and just get cleaner pulls with like having the boss with the ads and continuing to cleave and cleaner like pushing the ads together, right? And that's all I can think of at this time. Unless you guys have other ideas. And unfortunately we have to keep wall buffing, because that is crucial here. And then just be aware of your positioning, so if you are feeling like you're getting cleaved a lot by these infantry dudes, just, I know they're all over the place, but I have the tanks marked, so just stay, you know, opposite of the tanks if they're tanking these things.
Definitely get chaotic if the tank has to turn to avoid the wall stuff. And just try to move away from it during that, especially.
I mean, we could try an attempt with an Unga Bunga just to see how low we can get her and how much these ads really... I mean, that's the one thing we haven't tried, right? It's just switch to her as soon as possible and just blast and see what happens. Yeah. That's one elimination we can do and just go, okay, we tried it and it didn't work.
There's another boss in that like town hall over there. I don't know if that makes any difference or if there's like a secret mechanic we're missing.
Spoilers, Tenju. What are you talking about? Where?
To the left, there's like the town hall clock tower. There's another boss in there. The cardinal something.
Let's try. Let's go over there. I feel like there is like something we're missing. Because we're hitting a wall that is unexplainable, and then because we've, you know, figured out the mechanic, it's like, what's going on, right? Hold here. Let me stealth in and see.
There's 3 in there. There's 2 elites and a boss.
Okay, well, you guys can come in. Skill.
Thought process for these. I think they have consecrates. Be careful.
Here it is. It's down.
Yeah, the consecrate.
Don't lose your will buffs.
Yeah, the consecrate hurts, guys.
Moving
Stay
out.
out of it. If you're melee, just get out, look at the range, kill it.
Tenji loves taking damage.
I had to feel something in my life.
2 righteous orbs are
Oh,
worth.
That's a big.
Oh, big. Okay, nothing was clickable in here, right?
Oh, this is bugged. I'm sitting in the table.
Is there any other towers that we missed, or name that we missed? That you guys can see? I don't think so, right? We've hit up everything now at this point. I don't even know if that guy was anything, but we'll see, I guess, if that changed anything.
That guy was 2 righteous orbs.
Yeah.
I mean, righteous orb. Well, no, I can't say he wasn't useful. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, that could have been it. That could have been the missing key there, and we just, like, totally forgot there was another building. But it's not getting set on fire, which is, like, common with the other ones, right? Oh, odd. Okay, let me do world buffs when everybody's around. Melon.
We have them already.
Yeah, you did them already.
Fire water cauldron still down, so melee. For people that want to be big. Touch it. Why is my L not working, bro? Oh, I have to tab out and in. There we go. Alright, incoming world buffs.
We have it.
We have it. Okay, let's check. Alright, so this attempt, we'll try the Unga Bunga and we'll see. I know reading or whatever, probably the strat. I don't see the Unga Bunga working. There's just too many ads, but we'll try.
Alright, who's bringing the heroism?
We're not exactly that geared to do an Unga Bunga strat.
What if we snuck around behind them?
And take that out of bounds damage and die.
We just need someone to stealth archer sneak attack Beatrix.
Alright, let's move up to the
13 million damage.
Move up to the first point.
Back to the entrance and then left.
Hey y'all, pay attention to the cannons in the back. Can you click on them? Is there anything clickable throughout this fight?
I tried looking around, but maybe I missed something. I was thinking that same thing too. It's like, can we use like clickables somewhere with the cannons? But that's their cannons, not our cannons.
Also, if you go click those cannons, you'll take damage.
Bring into the archers, I guess, right? Because the archers really just stay still.
Yeah, I think if a tank slowly walks them and escorts them from melee, they'll. If you do
Watch
it right.
cavalry positions strong.
The 0.69%, nice block.
Nice.
If it's stock break Augie, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit everybody based off the visual. And I think based off of the chunks that I've seen go out. I'll be looking to rallying cry it though, see if that helps. Oh, do you think that might also be a soak? Is that what you're kind of trying to say?
The stock break, you'd have to know who is targeting.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
can't be a
it's supposed
soak because it stuns for like
So
5 seconds.
ass.
to be. Okay, I just did not understand what you're trying to say.
Move feet, move feet.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Infantries, watch the frontal holy cleaves. Mages.
Charge.
Incoming horses.
We're
Watch
at
your
like
step.
a minute 30-ish right now, so it's about 2 minutes when she starts, I guess.
So you can kind of see the configuration of the horses, I think, right? And how they'll.
Yeah, you can. You
Right,
can
so
see the
just,
configuration on all fours.
So I think there is a way that perhaps there's like a safe spot where we can all stand and not have to dodge so much facing that configuration.
Stack, stack, stack.
Being be aware of the boss spawning soon.
Stack, everybody stack.
Isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Got her.
Focus on her. We're doing the Unga Bunga.
I can't cast that yet.
See what happens.
Maybe also, if we're gonna Unga Bunga, I think we want to stack then.
Yeah.
So if the charge is not.
4, 3, 2.
Alright, I'm gonna try to keep her facing.
And swap, please.
Just go ahead of everybody.
Yeah, watch the front melee.
Somebody
A lot of
judge
movement
wisdom.
here.
The soldiers only do 900 damage if they hit you.
You put a bleed on.
Zelda, please taunt the boss.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I have 14, so next, just call it out, Zelda, when you get it. And then just try to keep her faced away.
Stock break is happening.
That's still recharging.
It did not seem to be AoE.
It's not the lady.
That's still recharging.
Mel, taunt.
I can't
Coming.
cast that yet. That spell
Haunted.
isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I just popped my dukes just in
I
case.
have
Fire blast.
everything on me.
Zelda, when debuff off.
Embark on.
That ability isn't
It's on
ready
Zelda.
yet.
There's some ads that need to be banked, picked up.
Watch your feet, move your feet, move.
Maybe CS.
Mel, taunt as soon as you debuff. Go.
In 3.
Still recharging.
taunting. It's gonna the taunts fail.
Stock break.
It's too far away.
Wow, I got stock break.
It's important on me, not Carl.
It's on Beatrix or on me.
That spell isn't ready.
On Zelda.
I can't.
Zelda has it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Zelda claw when you have the debuff.
Cast that yet.
March.
Got
March the
it.
wall.
Out of range. That's still recharging.
It's on her.
Watch the front melee.
I shield walled Melusine.
Oddly enough, this is the best of them. Watch the
Stop break, stop break.
Not ready yet.
How about that?
It's too far away.
Thorns on me.
I can't.
Drist.
It's kind of okay from what I can see, but Fib starts taking a lot of damage. At
You
like
just need to cleave
around-
the ads more.
Yeah, I
at
think this
around,
is definitely
60%,
like.
Fib starts taking
cleave.
a lot of damage.
This
Tank
is
swaps were
definitely
pretty good.
Okay, let's take a short break here, guys.
I feel
For
like we
bio and repair and stuff.
I think we should be prioritizing ads like we do with the what's his face, the live and dead side fighting axe.
Like some ads, yes, but a lot of them like just need to get cleaved.
Pyroblasts for 4.7k.
Yeah, mages and priests.
Yeah, maybe we just need to pick up the mages and
Fireballs for
priests or
1.2.
something.
Well,
Yeah,
but the cavalry, please too.
I don't think that's like a tank angle. This we just need to like get the CS interrupted and kill them. Most of the tankable shit doesn't really hurt that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's really just the mages and
Maybe-
priests. Mages are
Maybe
doing
we
a
still
lot of
like the
healing.
hunters and range, try to get on those mages and priests, and I think they die pretty quick.
I think what was happening is I'm
Melee and AoE, everything else.
I think what got me killed is I'm searing painting the mages just to get them off people, and then they're
They just cast at you.
once there's like
across
3 or
the board.
4 spread out around pelting me with fireballs and stuff. That's when I die.
Bill, that was a great attempt.
Let's get to buff spot, and then I'll give you guys like 5 minutes. Is that enough for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I'm making a run back for like
Please,
oh,
little snackies. Don't drop your repair bot yet until we're all back.
No, we didn't.
Because I don't have
Soul's
BBM on.
yeah,
so-
BBM. Soul is like scooching across the sky right now. She's not actually flapping out.
We're back.
I'm looking at you, Xbound.
That's still recharging.
safety.
Can you cheese up there, Osby? I wonder if you can like avoid things by being up there during the fight.
I am 90% sure you will take the out of bounds damage.
Oh, is there an
every
out of
2
bounds
seconds.
damage?
Yes, you take like 5k holy damage every second you're out of bounds. That's why Josh was harping like get in the fucking circle.
I gotcha. I didn't realize. It's not obvious that there's a wall, right?
Yeah.
Like a wall of flame or something.
All we gotta do is move the inn 200 yards towards the boss. Start construction. It'll be fine.
From what I saw, now that I've added the debuff to my Great Fangs, I think the way for the tank swap is just the first. So Melusine gets the debuff, Zelda taunts immediately, and once Melusine's debuff is gone, just taunt. And then just keep doing that, so when Zelda's is gone, taunt. Like that kind of thing.
I mean, we'll have to see what happens. Maybe with all the well, I guess if we have the world buffs up, I can eat a full power tank buster. I'm pretty sure. Albeit
Well,
like
I think the
20%,
tank buster goes
but
off after the debuff, right? So it goes.
I don't
debuff,
really know
tank
when it
buster.
happens.
I would just assume. Let's just assume it's like a regular tank swapping fight. Should go debuff, tank buster, and then it'll go debuff, tank buster again. But there should be enough time because vast majority of people playing this shit are Canadian.
How do you know?
This is not from looking at buffs. It's just like I heard from Haffy. They 2-tanked it, but they also didn't legitimately kill the boss, so kind of hard to
Is
say.
there like world 10th or whatever?
Reported for exploiting.
If we do it like I just said, where you just wait for your debuff to go off, it doesn't refresh in that time. It only refreshes after that timer. You have to be quick. It did refresh a couple times. I'll say that.
That
was just at the beginning.
Just thought of something. So at the start, the guy said that some of the mobs had extra defenses or whatever. What if that means they're just like spawning more mobs or like doing more damage? And if we didn't kill those ones, then
I don't think you can spawn this boss without doing all 4 of those mini bosses.
No, we killed 6 mini bosses. 2 of them fully died. The other 4 left when they got
I think
low.
those
No,
two
no,
types of
we're-
ads aren't here.
We're good. This is how it's supposed to be. Fine.
How do you know?
I mean, I don't think there's any changing it at this point. We kill what we kill. But...
Because somebody told me.
Accusations! Illusion!
We have a knower amongst
There's a
us.
dwarf on the roof.
There's a nowhere.
I'm calling a meeting.
5 minutes is up. Let's check who's here.
Want to feast this pole?
Forgot about those.
I got 8 myself.
I'm hungry. Pop a feast.
I think I do feel like this is maybe just a matter of cleaving and DPSing down. Just pushing ourselves in that aspect because we're executing the rest okay. I think at this point, it's just the improvement here is just gathering them up and cleaving and doing the best we can with DPS.
So, not to cut you off, sorry. But we are kind of losing one of our big pumpers with the tanking. Is there any universe where we actually tank this?
We can try.
I don't see there's a like basically I can what will happen is Zelda will say, okay, taunt off me, I'll taunt. He'll go and like throw some shields at something. He'll have about like 12 seconds to do something, and then I'll bring him right back.
Okay, how about why don't this goes DPS with a Shadow Cleave? Because he'll do, the Shadow Bolt, because he'll do way more damage, and have one of the warriors go tank, which is the Thunderclap spam. They'll still do AoE damage, and they can get like stuff because they're doing like less DPS compared to the AoE anyway. So
yeah, AF AoE is kind of nuts with Shadow Bolt.
Yeah, it's probably better to have both lock speed, DPS, and AoE, and then one of the warriors just put their Thunderclap set on and then spam that.
Beefy can stay tank if that's because his DPS is as Moonkin is not good right now. So I mean, if he's doing better as tank, you might as well use him.
Yeah, I think they should just go DPS.
So Ted can stay DPS and then Beefy stay tank.
So Mel, what's like the what's the overlap where it's like you guys are in danger? Like
if at any point if you are tanking and you have the debuff, you are in danger.
Right.
And yeah,
and that happens. It drops for 20 seconds, and then another 10 seconds will wait, and then another one will go out.
Yeah, the tank thing, I think we're good with that. That is pretty solved, right? Like, there's no confusion there anymore as far as what you guys need to do. I think the execution may be cleaner. I do hear a lot of Zelda, please taunt. So, Zelda, if you can please make sure you're paying attention to the callouts, and as soon as the callout happens, pick it up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he messaged me. He had some kid problem or something, so we did lose a DPS.
I figured it was
we're
probably
switching
something
to DPS.
Does the target of target show you the debuff so that you can see when you need time? Is the target of target has it?
Hold it on the ground.
Is Lois saved? They're online and not on the road.
I think he was having, or he had to work or something. I'm not sure, like if he's.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure he wasn't
I
just
don't
sitting
know if
around
he's, like,
thinking we didn't have a spot.
what's going on? Yeah.
Alright, feast?
Yeah, you can do the feast.
Our first feast?
A feast all gathered together.
Yeah, the fish feast. It's so
the
classic.
lobster ones were
Wait, I can't click
I
it.
can't click
I
it.
can't click it.
God, this is hard to click.
The
What
group
hell?
only?
No, it's not. It's just really
click.
You gotta
Use your
click the
interact-
orange.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
Use
yeah.
your
That's
interact-
the
The
on top of it.
orange.
Oh, it's a 45-minute buff.
I'm using my
That's hot.
feet to eat this.
You said what?
My feet.
You're eating with your feet
Yeah,
through them?
yeah, like, you know.
That's weird.
I love that for you.
It's more flavor, you know?
Little extra crunch.
More flavor. Can we get a repair
Some
box
rates
now,
to pay
please?
extra for that.
By the way, if that's up again.
Yeah, I got it over here.
Thank you.
So we're back to AoE people need to AoE, right?
Well, we need to cleave. That's what we need to do. And then maybe
Yeah.
prio mages and priests, because they're squishy, and get those down. And then the other ones just cleave them down, because they're easy to move. Archers are kind of annoying, but whatever you can do to get those together. So you need
I think-
monies?
I gave him
I
some.
think strategically bringing Beatrix around to mages is probably the play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because those seem to hurt the most if they're just free casting. And that's not really like a
wisdom?
tank thing. It's just all caster damage.
Your wisdom, please.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Alright, mount up. Right, just need to. Guess this is a DPS check. Unless we're like missing something that's like puzzly about this, but I don't know. That's. I'd
Yeah, I
hope
think
not.
it's DPS.
I don't. I hope it's not
I think
designed
a
like
lot of
that.
things this early is going to be a DPS issue.
Yeah.
Gut feel.
Wipe a few more times and we'll have all that determination stacks.
Please no.
We're all good with stock break. It's not like if we're spread out or stacked up, it doesn't make any
Nah,
difference.
it's targeted. Three people, no
two,
delayed healing.
one.
Just heal through. Should be fine.
Yeah, it's-
Only the healer doesn't get it.
I'm
Too
gonna.
fast to do anything with.
Mel will rallying cry the first. Let's see. Don't even bother on Meteor. Meteor is like not a problem at all. Let's just save our rallies explicitly for stock break. I wasn't 100% sure, but it very much so looked like it did immediately take effect. It seemed very good.
Definitely seem to have this, this part of the fight down pretty well.
The not hard part?
The not hard part, yeah.
Positive attitude here.
That's doing good.
Oh, good news is you get out of combat between waves.
Yeah.
Go get the drink.
Fuck up your runes like I did, you can fix them.
Oh.
It is. I've got Pyroblast on the left. No, I don't. One.
Just magic tab to him.
The different than regular tab?
Yep.
It's better.
You do it
magic
using magic.
How do I upgrade my WoW account to give me magic tab?
For the low price of $799.
That spell isn't ready yet.
50 million space
Can you put
bucks.
Agony onto Beatrix right now? By the way? Or it doesn't work, right? It doesn't stack.
She's not stackable. The stacking
It's
only
not
works when
targetable.
I did anyways.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Horses.
He's just testing you all.
That spell
Remember the positioning, guys. You can see them ahead of
still
time.
recharging.
No, they kind of spawn in.
I think they just alternate
They're not a
too.
lot of time, but you can a little bit.
That's still recharging. I can't.
If you're already looking that direction, it's but
I need to get closer.
Boss should be coming down after this wave.
I can't cast that.
Boss response here.
That's still recharging.
Gonna be in the area.
It's too far away.
Move your feet.
The stack. That was fast.
I can't cast that.
Is that faster than normal?
it's clearing the waves, I guess, faster. Someone take this fucking ad off me.
That's still recharging.
I guess we just kill it.
She's coming down
It's
soon.
random.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Bossing.
It just priest.
I can't cast that yet. That's
Watch your step.
Wall.
This is inconsistent.
still
It
recharging.
randomly chooses one of the 4 mini boss's abilities. Each time one of these triggers.
I'm talking about her coming down.
That. No.
She's not impressed yet. She doesn't.
It should be very, very soon.
Yeah, it should be soon.
After this is over.
Too far away.
I think you just thought it was early.
Still recharging.
It's like 2.5 or 3 minutes.
We're at 3 minutes right now.
5,
It was
4,
2.5 last time.
3, 2, 1.
We don't necessarily know that the waves are tiny.
Maybe we
so-
haven't killed her. We have to kill more.
Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
There she is.
Here she comes.
Can we watch the cleaves?
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Letting her come back.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't
Damn
ready
it.
yet.
I have the debuff.
Cast that yet.
Zelda
That
tongue?
spell
I'm
isn't
gonna-
ready
I
yet.
got Meteor.
Stack.
Got a raise.
Stack.
That ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Once you're gone,
Out of range.
just
I can't cast
Yeah, I
that
got 9 seconds.
yet. That's still recharging.
nope.
That one hurt.
Zelda got one shot.
It's because people were out. Not everyone was in.
I only saw just our tank who had Beatrix.
I stepped out a second early.
My understanding is if every single person is in, it should wipe you. If it doesn't, that's actually probably a bug.
It's at the time.
Not ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
8 seconds
That's
on mine.
still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Haunting in 1.
That's still recharging. That
Haunted.
spell isn't ready yet.
Wall?
It's a priest over.
I'm gonna try to keep her facing the far away.
Cast that yet.
Outside.
That's still recharging.
It's at the time.
Stop.
It's too far away.
Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Stop broken. This kind of chill.
Watch your frontal.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Try to taunt the boss, yeah.
That
Taunt
spell
it.
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Updating it on ads here.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, trying to clean out the priests.
We're
And,
missing a lot of
yeah,
people.
we got dead people as well.
It's too far
So
away.
this is really like nobody can die kind of thing. You just lose too
Yeah.
much DPS and you get
Still
behind.
recharging.
I couldn't get Zelda, sorry.
Rally in 1. Rally.
Stack, stack, stack. Everybody in.
Ooh, thorns on a bunch of people.
There's too many mages out here.
Yep.
Everyone's just getting caught. No thanks.
Okay. Wipe it up. No reason to stay up.
Watch your step.
It knocked my corpse around.
I think Neander's got the first one. Was that... Was the charge that killed you, or did she knock you, like, outside?
She charged and then meleeed me.
Yeah, it might be
Be
like
close or far?
Maybe she's, like, gaining
I
a
was too
grab
far
stack
away.
or something?
It was very far.
yeah.
That
I
was my
think
fault.
it's very distance based because I've been outside too when I'm trying to get a mage and she'll charge at me. So it's probably like within 20. Stay within 20 yards of her or something like that.
Yeah, we probably just need to keep her more middle. I know it's really hard with all the extra shit coming out, but...
It was like right as she came out, there was like a bunch of archers still up, and I was like, oh, well, I'll try to kill these archers.
Yeah.
That was my mistake.
Silly melee archers.
Yeah, so it might be that we can just totally avoid her charge if we stay within her range of that ability.
But then
Are there any other abilities?
the ranged adds.
Yeah, I mean, we just
Yeah, the range ads are your problem after a while.
yeah, I mean, during the dodge phase, obviously that's hard to kind of prepare. By the way, the movement in there, right, just kind of chaotic there. But when it's not a dodge phase, I mean, you can just go around like the circle, the square, or whatever, right, and try to get those ads. Just keep like kiting her around outside, if that helps. Because that's where most of those rangers spawning, is just those corners. And then the mages just counter spell what if it spawns in the opposite corner. Can we try that?
Would it be worth-
Just marching around the perimeter.
I was gonna say maybe we put the raid, like the range clump, in the corner, so that range on the other corner like kind of filters towards the mid, and then we keep Beatrix in the mid. If we're gonna do it that way, and just have her kind of, pat her in a semicircle around the raid, picking up the other range to filter in. Maybe that'll work.
Can you ping what you mean, like how you want her to move?
So, let's pretend Star is like the corner, and where I'm at right now is the middle.
Hold on, my game.
So, as mobs kind of filter in and aggro, the tanks can drag her around between both sides of the walls and pick up mobs or keep Beatrix near them for cleave.
Okay.
And then the mobs that spawn like on the corner, those can be, if they're tankable, they can be dragged towards Beatrix. If they're mage or archer, then they're right there for us to kill, right? Does that make sense? Would that work?
Seems good. I just worry about uptime.
Then obviously we have the wall mechanics, so we have to like infantrymen
we're-
and stuff like that. But we'll have to move for that.
So the wall it's not that big of a deal. I went through one of them. I took about 30% and had like a little bleed on me. So if it's like a super far run, we might just be able to just sit it.
I'm just thinking that like putting everybody in the corner might keep us from getting surrounded by ads and having ads around us.
No, I understand.
Being able to funnel them somewhere.
I think that actually the bigger problem is the horses. If they spawn on us while we're in the corner, somebody's getting knocked outside probably. And
yeah, well, I mean that gets a little telegraphed, I think, right? Like they spawn in, and then you have time to react.
Yes,
to it.
they do spawn in, and you can see where the line, where the spaces are, where you can dodge. So there's definitely.
It's just a lot of
reaction. Like you can react to it early. That's what I mean.
We're gonna range stack in a corner. I'd suggest that one. Because every time the wall has come from this side.
It starts south and then alternates.
Yep. And
You usually want to be on the starting side, though.
well, no, because if it's immediate, you would know, or you wouldn't know, and you'd get hit. If you're far, you know where it's going to be, and you can move side. But also, this might be anecdotal, but I haven't seen any mages spawn here. And so I was thinking if we're here, that's where the most mages I've seen spawn.
They spawn, I think, in all corners. I've been to all corners before. Okay, so you get wisdom, please.
No, you haven't eaten your food yet.
Where's our feast on? Eat the foodsies.
You barely touched your
speckled
unappetizing fish
Barely
and
touched
oranges.
fish and oranges.
I can't attack that target.
Yo, I worked with what I had, okay?
Bro, I was running old gods. I switched back to not old gods because I feel like it doesn't matter.
That spell isn't.
Yeah, I think
Oranges
this
are
one-
actually raptor.
If you guys want to switch to your DPS flasks, this might help with that.
Yeah, it's not a matter of like
Yes.
bleeding out unless like 3 healers get stunned.
Yeah, and Stockbreak just takes you to 1 anyway, right? So it's actually doing more damage at that point.
I think there is like a little like time period afterwards where you can't die, but I could be wrong.
Still recharging.
I think if an ad's beating me and you get Stockbreak, you die, because that's how I died last attempt. It was I took like 3 damage overkill from a priest or something.
Yeah, the
Right.
only chance is for warriors to time the rally like perfectly.
Well, I've had it before get taken to 1. I've also not been taken to 1 before too, but that might have been a shield thing.
Alright, let's move up to the halfway.
Me running defense ring this time because might dodge something.
Don't think I need Luke's domain anymore.
So now it sounds like we want everybody, and we just have to make sure the tank is as careful as
5,
possible to point her outwards,
4,
and everybody needs to be on the
2,
other side of the circle. Is that our
1.
plan?
The circle's in the same spot every time, right? The soak.
Yeah, soak's always
So,
there.
tanks take her towards the
Just keep her in the spot.
infantry side, maybe.
Are we not corner stacking?
We can actually just test it. Just test it right now. See how it works out.
It seems very troll from my point of view, but maybe I don't get it.
The idea would be to stack up mages that are further, makes them get closer to the center. And then they're spawning
We
underneath.
go back to the center, or like what? Like
No, it's just easier to get to them.
Think Gothic. Like Gothic live side, you guys always stack off to the side so the ads all come one way.
that's but those are all melee ads.
Right.
And that
It
has
also
nothing else
applies
going-
to range though.
It also is only ads. There's nothing else happening.
I get that. But the thing is
We're just
that
trying to
it'll
manipulate the battlefield, right? To get them to move towards one corner at least halfway. If it's halfway, then at least we can grab them and.
I mean,
Yeah,
they are
look
right.
how much closer.
They do come all the way to here.
They are coming
Except for the
over here,
archers.
so- Yeah, the archers.
Well, he's
are
attacking. He was
No,
attacking.
Gabagool was too far up.
Yeah, you guys must be in the corner
Watch
for
your
this to
step.
work. Okay, line. It's coming from the other side.
It looks like the archers have pretty long range.
And then care on this side where we're at.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let me be hooked too.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Doesn't work on them.
No, it doesn't.
That ability isn't ready.
I'm gonna collapse back to that corner.
That
After this.
still recharging.
The open space is the corner.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that
Make sure you're not too far out.
yet. Still recharging.
So that range will make too much
Yeah,
damage.
can you,
Mage outside of there.
yeah, I didn't realize I was taking the damage for them.
How do you blink outside?
He wasn't blinking, he usually blinks if there's no.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't.
This feels a lot better doing this.
These mages are free casting in center.
We can just go to the other corner here when that happens.
Dispersion.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's two mechanics so far, right? So we need all four stacking mechanic.
Everybody get in.
Stack.
We have lots of time. Just move.
We got them.
There's no barrier this time. It should be okay. Does nothing.
This is out. Let's move back to the corner again.
Have Crusader Strike stuck in around.
First corner, right?
Black Mars is the only
Yes,
one.
first corner. Original
Watch
corner.
your step.
That's a triangle corner.
Oh, the horse.
Horses.
Watch the horse.
We do need to watch
Zelda,
these now,
taunt the
though.
boss, please.
Five seconds. It's on
It's marking
on
me.
tanks. I'm grabbing it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
He's spaced really awkwardly. Sorry, I gotta move her.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Fire.
That's
Shock break. I'll rally this.
Stop.
Watch feet, watch feet.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
Debuff is on Melusine. Taunt, please.
Two mages in this back corner.
I can't do that.
One just blinked in the middle.
Taunt, please.
Careful with your distance from Petrix for the charges.
That's
Zelda,
still
you
recharging.
have to taunt the boss when Melusine asks
Yeah,
you.
I taunted it.
Very important.
Watch the wall.
Range. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Stop break.
Stop.
Rally.
That's still recharging.
Heal.
I can't cast that yet.
to sound rude or anything, but I'm watching her target of target the whole fight. Once she's out, the tank swap basically starts, and Beefy needs to be full-time on ads. I know he's having a little bit of trouble with that, so okay.
Let's swap Viv and Zelda. AoE's pretty good with Paladin, so let's try leveraging that strength.
We have too many ads. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, it's just building up.
Resisted.
I'm curious why we're having problems with the ads, because at the beginning of the fight, we don't have problems with the ads.
When you put in the movement mechanics, our DPS tanks, because people are trying to move through the walls, the horses, and just not get hit by that, right? So, and then the boss is also another factor.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're at a point where we're getting overwhelmed by ads, and the boss also is nowhere close to dying. Like, even if, because we did the Unga Bunga strat and got to 50% and she didn't go away, so even if she stops at 25% or whatever, like, we're still pretty far off DPS wise.
Yeah.
So we need to kind of figure that out, figure out what we need to do to fix that.
Okay, why did we abandon the move to corner thing when the boss came out? That seemed to be working, and then once it came out, we just abandoned it.
I guess that's my fault. I wasn't understanding that we were also keeping the boss there.
We're not keeping the boss there. The boss is going to be in the mid, kind of the midline. Whether it's this way or this way, depending on which corner we're in. Because the boss area is like where Beefy or whoever's picking up the ads that are running in. That's where, like, the melee are cleaving.
What?
The problem that I see with it is if Beefy's out, or the boss is supposed to be in the corner,
figure
right?
out what the hell's going on right now.
No, the boss is in the middle. As like.
Same. What
are we resolving with the boss being in it? What's the reasoning for that? You can explain it, please.
Because, well, as melee, you're going to need to cleave, for one, and the ranged ads are all going to be in the mid, because they're coming from the opposite side.
Are they?
And the ranged ads aren't going to run because the melee are going to be in the middle of the room.
Right.
Right, they're going to go to the mid from the other side because they're
They're not, because the melee are in the mid. You just told them to be in the mid. That means there are people out in the front.
Who are the ads aggroed on, though? The healers.
I mean, it does, like, theoretically it makes sense. The problem is...
It was working.
No, I agree with you, Moses. It's just, one of the issues is the archers seem to have a longer range. And two, it gets very hectic at the end, or once we start adding in boss plus extra mechanics, right? Yeah, like Josh said, that's basically what happens.
As soon as like all the dodge mechanics come in, we just lose massive DPS on the ads. It just becomes like a clusterfuck, and then the priority targets are not being prioritized, that sort of thing.
Alright, I'll call you in a
It's
bit
not so
then,
important to dodge the horse charging thing. Like, the boss charging is we can bait it, has been said. But the horse charging thing is just knockback. It does have more damage.
Well, you can get juggled with that.
Yeah, but the problem is that on the first charge, Kryl and Z died, and I didn't see how they died from that. And if it was getting knocked out, then that's it.
I went back to the corner and died.
High commander. Melee attack.
We did have a lot more out of bounds damage than normal in that pull.
Yeah, I definitely took some for sure. Yeah, we just need to make sure we're in range of the boss. So, I mean, let's try the walking around the square strat with the boss. I know it sounds weird, but let's try it. To get to the corners where the mages are and stuff. So far corners will try, to path towards
Yeah.
us. If we're on the opposite corner, that sort of thing. But as they're doing that, we're DPSing down.
No, you're not.
Which
Nothing
corner
wrong
we're
with you,
currently.
bud.
So as soon as she comes out, from where she's
Right,
standing
hold
there, we'll just path her around the corner, like so,
Peace.
grabbing the ads as we go along. And if there's going to be moments where we have to dodge the mechanics, but we have to stay together for those, to continue the cleaves, right? Right now what I'm seeing is a lot of you guys are just like running everywhere. So try to stay with the boss and don't lag way behind or too far, because then you're going to get charged, and so the boss charges, and then everything, the positioning gets fucked up.
Instead of, I don't know if when you propose it, if it was like we should kind of hug the edge, but if we, instead of hugging the edge, we're just a little bit closer to the center and we're moving around, I think that might be a little bit better.
Yeah. Not all the way.
Yeah, I'm not saying all the way to the edge, because you can get knocked out of there, right, and get hurt. So
the edge is just dangerous.
Yeah, not all the way to the edge. We're just trying to, perimeter, walk around the perimeter, pick up the mages. They're always spawning in the corners. Same with priests and archers. They're always there in the corners. So if we can keep grabbing them and then, mark them down real quick, as we're moving to the next spot, we're DPSing her, and then kill the ads, move on to the next corner, that sort of thing. And if we can counterspell mages, like keep because you're the only ones that can do this, ranged silence. Keep an eye out for the mages far away and save your counterspells for that. Power blasts take a long time, and usually we don't even need to kick those. The mages, if we're focusing on them, they're just gonna die before they pyroblast. So if you let them pyroblast actually and let them cast, that means they're doing less like other things like fireballs and stuff. So whenever something is casting something long, they're just locked into that, right? So they're not doing anything else.
Yeah. And I think I know the thought process is like, if we have ads out there, like we need to get them in, but if we're doing this properly, we should actually just kind of ignore the ones that don't get pulled right on top of the boss, because we're going to get to them soon anyways. As we're walking.
So let's try. I mean, I don't know if this suggestion will work in running around the perimeter like that, but we at least need to try something different than what we've been doing, because we've been doing the same thing for a little bit now, and it's not quite working out. There's a cauldron there on the ground.
Sorry, I was looking through log stuff. What was the general gist of what we're trying to do differently?
So you're going to
dragging the boss around.
Dragging the boss not too close to the edge, but just around the perimeter, so we can pick up the ads. So whenever we get to a corner, we're cleaving the ads. Or if we need to focus them down fast, focus them. Going to the next corner where the other ones are at. And as we're traveling, we're killing her, right? We're DPSing her and switch over, kill the ads, etc. And over and over and over across all four quarters.
Actually, quick addendum to this. Could we try it so that way the range stack in the center, and then like the melee group is constantly moving around? Because the melees are the ones with the interrupts, right? So we're able to get them, the range don't need to move, so that way they're actually doing a lot more DPS because they're not.
If you put the healers there, then they gain aggro, and then all the melee ads go to the middle, and then now they're not being tanked in the corner. I mean, I get your point. Tanks just have to be on top of it and make sure to.
The healers could stay with the group, and then the ranged could run, could be in the middle.
So range, you stay in the middle. You just rotate as we're rotating outside. Well, let's try this. Let's see how we do.
Desire, you may not want to put up Vamp Embrace if you can help
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, it goes up with touch, right?
And Beefy, are you how are you doing on the tanking? I'm hearing that it's not too effective, and maybe you just go DPS. That would be better. I don't know. Like if we're doing this strat of just moving around, then maybe a third tank isn't even really
I
needed.
can't cast that yet.
I don't know, you guys tell me, but I feel like I have aggro on like maybe 1/3, maybe half the mobs, if that.
That sounds amazing. That sounds twice as good as my threat.
The best that I've been doing is I'm able to skull bash priests and mages since I took Mangle off.
Well, red tap around, you seem to have a lot of the ads, so if your
Yeah, I'd
DPS
say
is
you
bad,
do.
I would just say hang out as tank.
Okay. And then range those that are in the middle, just gauge your distance because we don't know exactly how far we need to be from Beatrix before she starts doing her rush thing, right?
I would just use Mangle. Mangle gives you a lot of damage. Not just on the Mangle itself.
No, we can't lose your DPS, Josh. That's too much DPS. Okay.
Yeah, my DPS has been pretty bad tonight on this boss, actually.
We're doing well.
Yeah, I know Mangle does a lot of DPS, but the skull bash was able to help for their heal.
It also gives you a fuckload of attack power. So
yeah.
I don't think the interrupt on Skull Bash is worth it. I don't think the interrupts are
You
that
have
much of
feral
a problem for
charge
one
that also
person.
interrupts.
Yeah, that has a cooldown of longer than skull bash.
Okay,
That should be the same.
Get into the spot.
And at this point, you guys should be doing your 1 hour and 30-minute consumables. Like we need that DPS for those consumables. If you're needing some, just holler.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't cast that yet.
Not to yourself.
Yeah, so this one, go just stick to corner. It was pretty clean doing that. Everybody in the corner here. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Get those outside ones clearing.
I sometimes get this archer to follow me.
You have to attack them in melee and then like stay with them.
Yeah, it's a straight for our ammo. I decide to keep shooting sometimes. I don't want. Not like normal archer behavior.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I hate that rune so much.
I fucking hate that
Oh.
too.
That was the rune.
I keep thinking Augie's dying.
Yeah, I was like, who's dead already?
Oh, come on, Hunter.
That's still recharging.
I get your point. Hunters have always been able to feign death, right?
That'll make a big
also
giant ass
standing.
angel.
Stack.
That's still recharging. I can't.
Range, if you can take care of that archer out there, would be great.
Move back.
Yep, move back.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. That spell is.
Watch your step.
Far side.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I need to get closer.
Okay, just stay back here, guys. You don't need to move towards the wall. Just chill in the back here.
Priest.
Let the wall come to you.
It's too far away.
That's how we all start getting separated.
Horse may charge soon. Cannons may fire soon.
Yeah, don't be directly in the corner. Be a little bit out of it.
I need a target.
Watch for what they yell, because when you hear the F guy's name, that's when the horse
Five,
comes.
4,
Yeah,
Like
horse next, horse is
2,
next.
1.
Boss side, boss side.
Watch for
Far
the boss.
side.
Opposite side.
Still recharging.
Both side.
Boss should be soon. Boss is here. Boss is here.
up.
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, so we'll stay in this corner.
While we were walking, never mind.
We will. When Burr spawns over there, we'll walk. He's not
Careful
currently.
for this cleave.
Yeah, stay behind.
I need a taunt.
It's at the top.
Watch feet.
Stag.
You move her to a different corner. Move her to a different corner now.
Let's just drag her.
Watch the front, please.
I'm moving her.
Still recharging.
I got shield wall.
I can't cast that yet.
Mensch, so I'm getting more.
Okay, if you're way over there, and you're getting.
That ability.
Well, it was unclear which
You're into
corner
the
we were
corner.
going to.
That spell isn't.
Follow Beatrix.
I can't cast that yet.
The
That
tank.
Yeah, there's fire in the
Team
corner.
Arbor. Taunt her Mills.
spell isn't
Stop
ready
break.
Wow. Taunting
Fire
her.
on the ground.
Move.
Have to get out of the middle.
I'm moving to the corner. Probably not the ideal one.
Cast that.
This is fine.
That's
Any
still
corner is fine.
recharging.
As long as
Back
you
up.
establish the corner.
I need a taunt.
Out of range.
Thank you.
Okay, let's
The
clean
priest.
mages and priests out.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Again, clean them out. Real hard, DPS real hard on them. Switch.
10 seconds on my debuff.
Watch your step.
I was in the AoE frontal.
That's still recharging. Out of range.
Stop
Back
it.
back on.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away. That's still
Taunting.
Priest can heal Beatrice.
out of range.
Yes, that's why we're focusing on priests and mages.
Center.
Stack,
Soak.
center stack, center stack.
Cast that yet. I need to get closer.
Oh,
Just
shit.
leave. Yeah, she's going crazy.
You guys take so much damage.
Taunted on Mellow.
Okay.
Has debuff.
Well.
Rally this.
Always comes from that side, it looks like. At least for now.
You just need to keep rotating externals on Mars and Zeb is not it. Dark skin when you can.
What's up?
Try to let me know when it falls off.
I don't think externals are gonna cut it.
Yeah, it's only Fizz too, right? I think
Okay, we're good.
it's holy or whatever.
Nope, it's holy.
Yeah.
Man, this one's rough, huh?
It's a hard boss.
I'm just
Mad
surprised that
DPS check on this.
for it to be this many mobs and then to be like completely unCCable is pretty unexpected in my opinion. I guess you
I heard there was a cheese
trap.
Yeah.
What are we,
It's
mice?
a cheese trap, but it's a glitch.
Well, it's no longer doable anymore. Anyway.
You could have
Yeah.
reflected her
I-
thing with Lothar.
I agree, Josh. This is definitely like I don't see any like weird gimmick we're missing or anything like that. Like I don't think.
We have the fight. That's it. This is the fight.
Yeah, I think
Do you,
that's it.
now that we've seen the trash, do you want me to explain how it works? We can come in here and struggle bust it again next time, but
I mean, it just sounds like you just kill the named dudes and then ignore as much ads as you can so that they go non-targetable. No, is there an order?
Yeah, there's more to it than that. So essentially, the way it works is you can choose which mechanics you want each week. So there's the two that he calls out that are empowered. You have to fight them. So the cannon master and the cavalry guy, you have to have those two mechanics. However, the other four, the first 2 you fight, you kill, and they're out of the fight. And then the next 2 you fight they run away. That's why I said, did you notice they fucked off? So we fought the priest and we fought the bowmaster and we killed them. Now, the bowmaster is objectively the easiest mechanic, absolutely the easiest. So you kind of want that one in every time we do.
So we kind of imposed somewhat of a hard mode on ourselves by not knowing that.
This is actually probably the hardest combination that we could have. Part of it is that the mandatory ones were the cannon and the cavalry, which are... The cannon's pretty annoying because it's area denial.
Yeah, even then, though, our DPS, I think, is very lacking here.
Yeah, we're doing...
Almost had a...
We were going to hit Enrage in about a minute and a half, and we were nowhere near where we needed to be.
So the only solution then is we just have to go all in on single target. We can't.
Yeah.
We do not have time.
Literally it. We don't have time to clear ads. Like our DPS is way too low to keep up with ads. We don't have road buffs, which is crazy.
So, I hear what you're saying there, but there's mobs that heal.
Yeah, we can't ignore them. We're just not... There's a lot of problems. It's a coordination thing. It's the no offense. It's there's tanking problems. There's a lot of things that could be optimized. It's just hectic. There's honestly too like the meat hook thing. That's bullshit. Like that should work. And I'm pretty amazed it doesn't work.
It would really help. I would say that.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything.
This time we've been fighting, I've been talking to the designer who made this in Slack. The whole time we've been fighting, I've been like linking him logs and stuff. And so, like, you know, I would expect it to probably change, independent of my conversation with him. I think it was probably going to change more next week anyway. Because this is a pretty brutal for a second boss. We're about half the DPS we need to be doing.
I could see this as a second to last boss. But the second boss is crazy.
Yeah, this boss should have been like the second to last boss, but it was just the way that the instance was laid out. It just kind of had to be where it was.
Has anybody paid attention to like the cadence of the heals for the priests? Is it just like random, like typical priest art?
Just random NPC casts. Yep.
Like 4 different casts.
And has anybody paid attention to how many are spawning?
It's always like 2 of every
Usually 2 of each type that spawn.
We got to 50% with the single target. I guess if we're going single target, I could go Feral too. That would like a little bit.
I think healing is actually not terrible. The things that people are dying to, for the most part at the beginning, are like somewhat avoidable stuff.
Yeah, we can try. Kenji, you're Dunzo, right? I think he's kind of in here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So go Feral because we're losing Tengu. Or even DPS here.
So on our Zugget strat, funnily enough, the priests never healed the boss.
Yeah.
But surely they will before it hits 0.
Oh, I'm sure they will, but I just thought it was
quite low.
They heal for 15k.
Yeah, can you guys double check your runes just to make sure you guys have max cleave and not single target for this fight?
Well, I don't know about that, Augie, because on our last poll, they healed her twice.
It's not ready yet.
But because there's so many ads out during the Zugget strat, I think they were prioing other ads.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ways we could optimize.
I can't cast that.
If the Enrage is that tight, how do we not just single target it?
Is it pre-seal?
We just get over.
The
Yeah,
Enrage is really long. It's just we're not doing damage.
Yeah.
So on that attempt, the priests only healed 150,000. Now it seems like a lot, but
it's not.
It's really
it's not
quite
that
low.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, we can try Zug again. For the wall, by the way, the one that makes the sound, can we not drag forward? We can just stay back, because that really disrupts people's movement and stuff, and you get the whole raid gets separated, and then people get separated. She charges back. So if we just stay in the back line of where they're, the opposite of where they're coming from, and just wait, and just go left and right rather than move forward. Can we please do that? Same with the horses. Just move left to right. There's no need to move forward into the wall.
Oh dang, I got a really good price on Bound for it.
If we saw, we probably need a tank to pick up ads. Beaky, you're still in tank, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we have 3 tanks. Unless you're meeting 4 tanks. No, I think we're good with 3 for now. No. He's still tank.
No, I was still tank.
Okay, let's do maybe a few more attempts.
Yeah, I will say the time we did single target, it was chaotic, but it was kind of controlled. Like, it was not super erratic.
Yeah, eat feast, please. Okay, make sure to pop buffs here because we are gonna do the Zug strat. So pop your, elixirs and stuff. Again, if you need help with those, always request from the guild bank. Definitely want you buffed for these if there's these tight DPS checks. By the way, guys, I know this is a frustrating experience or whatever, and I'm having fun personally. I know that it's like, we didn't get like 3 bosses or minimum 3 bosses or something like that. I don't see it that way. I'm just like, okay, we're learning, we're working together better, especially doing this blind, and you guys are doing, all this collaborative stuff and working through it together. Like, that's awesome. I'd love to continue blind, but I understand if you guys are like frustrated by this experience and want to just continue with strats going forward.
I fuck with
We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. It's not.
I'm having a ton
We
of
are,
fun.
like, even we got that first boss pretty good. Okay, everybody good? It's ready, check. Gonna get wisdom. Yeah, we're figuring this out, right? Like, we're collecting the data and we're figuring out, we're strategizing. I think we're doing a good job with that aspect of the blind man. We're smart, guys. We got brains.
Are we gonna try to stand as close as possible to the boss to minimize the charge distance to have more uptime?
Yes, if you can, please range, like, just do like the minimum distance you can with your, hunters.
Yeah, we were actually closer to 2 minutes off of enrage, by the way, because she engaged at 3:19 and we wiped fully at 6:22, but we were already starting to wipe pretty a lot earlier than that. So it's about 5 minutes, I think. So it's not terrible. It's just we just need to optimize DPS better, especially if it's more clear.
It was at like 80%, right?
I know. It's because we yeah.
Okay, let's do countdown. To the midpoint here.
Put all your guts into it, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we doing different this time?
We are zugging with that one attempt. Make sure everything's getting stacked together.
Still cleaving to hopefully get heals on that.
We're winning. That's what we're doing differently.
Yeah, we're winning, yes. And I'm glad you guys' attitudes are pretty chill, No one's getting too malding.
Any corner stackers?
Corner stack.
Oh yeah, let's go corner stack.
Other than Seabass, he totally molded it.
Yeah, he totally molded me for it. Counterspell on that mage out there if you can, please.
The only thing I'm mad at is the fact that Meathook doesn't work on these fucking guys. That does actually make me mad.
I was like, but they're level 61. Did they change the tooltip thing? No, it's just immune to knockbacks.
It's just their immunity template or whatever doesn't allow pulls and knockback. What Kyle said.
Oh my god, I'm dead!
It's so squishy. Someone looks at him the wrong way. Just falls over.
Did they like change or buff that room? To be
It's
honest, I've literally never seen anybody use it, except for like when we first hit 60.
The 6 set uses it, so maybe he's practicing for that.
It's also free mana.
Well, you lose dispersion, so not really.
It's too far away.
True.
It's pain sick.
That's still recharging. I can't pass that. That's still
Cannons coming in. Watch
How
it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I got him.
Go to the other corner.
I'm waiting.
Don't take
Actually, being
Beat-
stacked like that is good for those beat things.
Yeah, well, so that's the one thing I like about this strat is that
Yeah.
it breaks
Careful,
those
yeah.
out of the mid.
I'm gonna
Is
wait
that
to take that.
You target people.
How did Zelda die?
I think he was out of range.
Zelda died.
Alright.
Was he standing in
Taking
fire?
res in 3, 2, 1.
I was running
And
away
there you
from
were.
the
Out
fire.
of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Watch your step.
Watch the horses.
Yeah, I don't even know where he is.
He released.
Doing horses is so troll when you have a hamstring.
No, you can't get back in here if you're released.
I see him. I'll just. He is like right here.
Black meteor.
He's like, if you're looking at Beatrix, he's like to the right of her on the road.
Boss up. I got boss. I'm gonna bring her to this corner.
Zuggin?
Yeah, we're Zuggin. Switch to her. Might be a little difficult to
it's
Zug.
going to be.
You guys,
Nope,
you guys
nope,
need to get
I
in
can't get her.
I got her.
wall.
Okay.
Oh, this is the worst place to be.
Yeah, but you can tell where they're. It's pretty easy. Come on. You're good.
It's not that,
Left.
it's that I'm gonna potentially position in a way that might get people food.
If you're getting rushed, you guys need to move closer.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It is a swing timer thing that's causing her to like swing on people. She shouldn't, but the further away you are, the more likely you are to just strike.
Stop working. Back off.
When she rushes, maybe there's no need for you to move towards her. Just let her come back. She does come back to the thing.
Oh, the major. Can't do it.
It's a lot of movies.
Saw it was aggroed on BP, so I just tried to get behind it, but then she slipped back to me, so I don't know.
Beat.
That's still recharging.
That was the first time I had aggro on anything today, so.
There's way too many fucking ads.
Yeah, ignoring the ads is not going to be
Yeah.
a workable strategy. We actually have to kill them.
We had it really good one time where we were keeping up with the ads for quite a while and doing okay
Yeah.
damage, and it just like never happened since then.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that one that was like, it felt really good. Okay, well, I don't.
Losing 2 DPS also hurt
Yeah, we lost
with
it.
our subpar DPS.
So I don't think we'll get through this. You guys are of the same opinion.
Somewhere else we can go.
I
Maybe we
is
just-
there another boss we can go to that's not this, or is it in order?
No, you can't. The other bosses after her you can do in multiple different orders, but not
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
in
shame.
Skipper.
Are we,
Okay.
are we locked
that
in this
fucking
configuration until like
No.
off
No.
If we were
we're
to
gonna-
reset, the instance, we would be able to reclear trash and choose a different configuration. But I don't think it would make
It's
a
an hour.
difference.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be
It would take an hour to
Yep.
reclear the
Yep.
trash, or 30 minutes at least. But you can skip a lot of it, doing what we did.
Yep,
You know,
for sure.
where we rushed the captains, like
Yeah, that's kind of cool that you have the option.
yeah.
Okay. I
They're gonna be
good,
fine
guys.
next week.
Yeah, I mean, really, really good prog and good teamwork. I'm happy about that.
I'm
I
pretty
enjoyed
sure
myself.
she's gonna get another round of nerfs too. So I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna.
I saw that she was nerfed, and then I run into this. I'm just like, holy shit! I don't even want to think about doing that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
I mean,
it's
if,
not a 50% HP one.
Well,
No, I don't think so. I think
I
it's
don't
supposed to
think
just.
that's a problem.
was just the shield reflect, wasn't it?
No, it was some mob health changes, some mob ability changes. The mobs had even more abilities before. Just a bunch of other stuff.
They had 500k HP, guys. We could not clear trash without world buffs in Tuesday, just so you know. It was too much.
Night, guys.
Damn, that's crazy. Good night, Tris.
Hey, night.
If you guys want to continue like the blind thing going forward, I mean, it's gonna be hard because there's gonna be other people raiding in different, like the crew raiders. Well, I think they're not going blind. No, we're looking at strats, so there's gonna be a lot more knowers. I don't know if you guys were still interested in that or.
For what it's worth, I think this is going to be a spoiler in itself, but I think the rest of the raid will be more friendly to being blind. So
Okay.
I don't think there's a problem with trying to,
Yeah, we just if we're getting stuck in a wall or something again, I'll just ask for a hint or something. But
We could also just do like no DBM, even if you want to like look stuff up.
Like
Because that's kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah.
We killed the boss that we had any way to like make choices. Like we didn't know about the ordering thing at all, and like I don't think we could have figured that out. Except for maybe for the first one, if we were geniuses, we would have figured that out. But like we killed the one boss that like we didn't have to make any choices on at 3 pulls, so I think we did fine there. So
when we pulled Puck first, I was like, "There's no chance we're going to kill this boss. There's actually no chance because Puck is like so much easier to deal with. His mechanic is so much easier to deal with.
What does he do?
He just shoots arrows. It's like rot damage. It's very easy. It's like very, very easy. Like literally the soldier's charge, what was the other one that we had to do? The mage having to stack for that shit. Like that's we actually managed that pretty well. That wasn't too bad.
Well, clearly we need to make
props for letting us go down the run.
Yeah, that's
Next week when we do the raid, is there a way to know what she has locked into her ability before killing Bell, or no?
The guy tells you that one guy.
Before killing Balthazar? No, I don't think so.
So the 2 that are locked in, that's region wide. Everyone has the same 2 locked in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, it's global. It's not per clear. That would be fucking troll if it was. No, it's global.
Yeah, it's the 2 people when you get out of the jail. It's the 2 people.
Yeah, they tell you.
In the shower.
Gotcha. Then we killed the wrong people. That's why we had somebody else in the thing.
I have to say, like, Balazar was very good. Like, I was very impressed that we got that really, truly blind in, like, 3 pulls or whatever.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that was great job on everybody.
Was he touched at all for balance stuff? Because I did it on Tuesday, and our group could not do shit.
I think it was the ads were nerfed. Their health was nerfed a tiny bit. And I don't. It wasn't big. It wasn't big. I think there was like a bug with one of the abilities or something. But I don't think it was a super big nerf.
One thing that is very unfortunate with that boss is that the Screeching Terrors can spawn inside the yellow circle on top of people, and then even before they're targetable, they melee who they spawn on top of.
Well, I think them being trankable is also something that got added. I'm not 100% sure about that.
For example, like Desire, he didn't even know what hit him because he just instantly died.
Yeah.
And we experienced that a lot on Tuesday. Just people just falling over because there's nothing the things could do.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a issue with Classic than it is behavioral.
Like, well, we know the order now, and it's going to be slightly nerfed. I think we're totally fine. I think we're just stressed out about this because we picked like the worst possible combo.
Well, really, we had the worst combo like forced on us. It's really just the stupid cannons that kind of suck, and the
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't know, so like we didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying the ones that were fixed were terrible?
Yeah, they're not great. The cannons in particular are just area denial, which sucks. I think the worst affix is the priest, which we killed that first, so that was out of the fight. The priest does some shitty stuff.
Cannons would be a little less painful if it was just like 4 instead of the 6 shots.
Sure.
I can see how people could hate the cannons. I didn't think that was that bad for the most part.
It's just movement. It's just more movement.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's just like DPS downtime for casters.
Really, that's what it is. It's the
Helps us
DPS
get even more
countdown
behind.
when we're
I
kind
don't
of
know, man.
struggling on DPS as it is.
I never felt like I was like that oppressed on like my movement and DPS downtime, but
Moving
I
is
actually
locked.
think
Kind of sucks if you're running
I
Shadow
imagine
Volley.
it's worse than some things. Yeah.
I don't know
Put
the
on
other two,
Nightfall
but
shoulders.
if we had just like not the chargers, I think we could have done it.
Yeah, we'll definitely clear it.
Are just an
Easy.
anti-healing mechanic.
Stuttering.
It feels like.
I guess I
melee
also
would
have 7,000 armor, so I just don't care about half of the physical mechanics that casters do. Like the horses do fucking nothing.
Yeah, they haven't done any damage.
The horses, I'm a priest, and they didn't do much damage to me. Even when they hit me, they were kind of negligible.
It's not necessarily what they do; it's what they can cause, right? Because it's causing
Yeah, yeah,
chaos,
yeah,
like
it's
people
tough, yeah,
getting
for
knocked around. That causes them to be out of position. They could get cleaved. They could get knocked out of bounds. They could, many different things, right?
For sure, yeah.
I don't think that was too bad. Being near the edge definitely made it worse potentially, but
I also do
I
think
just got really lucky.
with some big pumping, it could have been done too. But that's not something that you can just.
We needed
say,
we needed some big pump, but before we lost 2 people. But
yeah.
I can't cast that yet.
also I think Tenju should get Ashbringer a lot sooner. I think he has gotten really unlucky and kind of fucked over by loot. He's like 5th in line, but I mean, I'm not-
going by seniority and
I understand.
players want that thing, so
I mean, I've known Tenju for a long time. I'd give him my spot. I don't mind.
no,
spots with
man.
He's had a tough run
that's
IRL
up to
recently
Z.
too.
Z and Tendry, if
I'm saying
he
I'll
wants to go to
trade
his
spots
third
with him. I'll go 5th. He can go 2nd or whatever. I don't care.
that's way too long.
That's
Honestly, I'm thinking
I made the quest. I know how it is. It's
near
fine.
the summertime where there's just attendance is gonna drop off, and that's just a summertime thing.
So there's a mechanic that people don't know about yet that they will on Monday or Tuesday that you can actually, if you get the quest item to start that quest, you can finish it without being in a raid. So essentially, like there's these MacGuffins that drop from every boss. You don't need to be on the quest, but you'll get one of those things every week from your weekly cache, your weekly junk box. So once you've started it, you can kind of finish it on your own. Now you do need to kill a boss later on in the raid as part of it, but you as long as you can get a group to do that eventually, you're fine. So even if it any one of us who get the quest starter item, we will eventually be able to complete it, provided we can find a group that can clear it eventually. But even then, you only need to do it once.
Josh, is it intended that the fragments that we're getting from the junk box that they're random amounts?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. I don't
think
like it, but I think it is.
Cyrene explained that it was like it's
You get 1 to 3 or
yeah,
something.
1 is like common for everybody, and then it's kind of rare to get 2, and then even rarer is 3, and then he was like, there's like 1 person per server per week or something that gets 6, something like that.
Oh Jesus, that's.
Yeah.
Was it 6 or I thought it was a full trophy?
I
The full trophy, I mean, that's 6.
I think him and then the other items guy have the intention to change it so that everyone just gets 2 a week. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen next week.
I was gonna say it kind of feels bad to have it reduced down to RNG.
I would not have made that RNG.
Well, I got super unlucky. I turned in 5 boxes already and got 1 each.
Yeah, I've done 3 and I've only seen 1. Yeah, so anyway, that being said, the legendary thing, like eventually, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do it, even if it's not like the guild breaks up or whatever. It's like not the end of the world. But like Tenju's had a really rough run IRL recently too. Like he went to India, his dad was sick the whole time. It was a fucking mess. Like it was actually just a complete disaster. I've known him for a long time. He's been really depressed. Like I think it's a worthwhile trade.
Okay, that's up to you. I'm just trying to honor the senior. I prefer to go
I
to
know.
tenure, but I also have to honor like
I
the
know.
people that have been in the guild for a long time.
Well, that's why I'm okay trading places with him. It's totally fine. I can go after Z and Mahinders or whoever else wants it.
Well, man, doesn't even
me-
want it.
Me personally, I don't want it. I said it in raid.
Part of why I was saying that is because some people didn't seem to want it that bad.
Well, I put him last for a reason.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen
actually-
that rage out was put out in front of me. I was like, wait, did someone assume like we both meant the same thing? Because I didn't speak for rage out. Because I seen Melazine before rage out. I'm like,
we can switch that then if
I don't know how
I
rage out
just
feels
I just
about
missed
it.
the conversation, but I wasn't hard pressed on it.
It was
If
all- it was
is
like all text
this,
conversation.
I would like to get it a little bit sooner, but I'm not upset about it.
yeah, then you would
you
be
should
in,
get it
in
before
front. Yeah, you would be in front of Mel. Let me
And I'm
change
fine with Mel getting it before me because like I said, I don't even want it. I don't want it. Two-hand
I want
fury,
it
that's
more
not
than
interesting.
that,
Maltech's
but
coming in.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You already have one there. Get out of here.
You do? Oh no, you don't.
No,
Ah!
no, I don't. I also took the last one on Atiash as well. But that's fine.
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
get an
I haven't
upgrade this tier. I don't.
Check the slight changes for the weapons, but there's some pretty cool weapons in this raid.
Yeah, I'm
For a
kind
lot
of
of
interested in that
different
Leogan,
Cool items,
the fucking
That mace?
Exodus sword looks cool.
I want the.
Oh, I love
4%
that
one.
has that model. That's like my favorite sword model.
Oh, the live fire execution.
Yes, so fucking awesome.
I like the one-handers that have the extra proc rate like Hodge.
So speaking
yeah,
of one,
Yeah.
speaking of items from this, is Regicide going to be like that's everybody pretty much that uses the one-handed? Like the rogues are going to want it, the warriors are going to want it, the who else would want it? I don't know.
It sounds like maybe kind of depends on exactly what you're running.
I was
Like
wondering
they
how-
put in specific effects for different classes, which is cool, but like that's not always ideal. Some people might not want that.
There's cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely kind of like almost wishing I was playing like a slightly different class combinations and two casters, because some of the effects are and weapons are pretty cool.